has announced the availability of low-interest federal disaster loans to small businesses and private nonprofit organizations in New Mexico to offset economic losses caused by the drought beginning November 1st, 2025. The declaration includes the counties of Chaves, Eddy, Lee, Lincoln, and Otero. To apply online, visit sba.gov/disaster.
If you have an item for Talktivities, email it to calendar@pvbcradio.com. That's calendar@pvbcradio.com.
Roswell's home for talk radio is 106.5 FM, KEND Roswell.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. Promises made, promises kept. President Trump had vowed to retaliate for a failed Iranian attack on U.S. troops in Jordan, and the American military has delivered on that pledge.
The U.S. military has said it has completed what it described as a heavy wave of strikes against Iran. Iran responded by striking a Chinese firm's building in northern Kuwait. U.S. Central Command released footage on Thursday of planes taking off from the flight deck of an aircraft carrier and aerial footage of targets on the ground hit by airstrikes. U.S. Central Command says the attacks on Iran targeted Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. The latest U.S. barrage on Iran comes after the U.S. partnered with Saudi Arabia to strike Iranian-backed militias in neighboring Iraq, killing at least 26 people. I'm Karen Shamas.
Earthquake death toll in Japan continues to rise, now up to 25. Search and rescue crews continue their work in what's a race against the clock. That quake struck Japan's southern main island of Kyushu on Tuesday. Higher humidity, cooler temperatures, and a bit of rain offering hope for relief from devastating wildfires in southwest France. 84,000 of the 200,000-plus evacuees now being allowed to return to their homes. Fastest growing Ebola outbreak ever has killed more than 1,500 people in eastern Congo. Official data out today shows a 50% spike in deaths in about a week. As of Tuesday, there were 3,442 cases and 1,521 deaths. The Fed's preferred inflation barometer grew more slowly last month, rising 3.7% from a year ago. Also, the U.S. economy grew 1.5% April through June. Wall Street futures ahead of the opening bell. Dow futures up 189. NASDAQ futures 446 points higher. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Well, it's official. My friends have all switched to Pure Talk because I told them they could save a bunch of money on a super reliable high-speed network with unlimited data. And because they're my friends, they trust me. As for the rest of you, well, Pure Talk understands that even though you might like me, you're not just going to take my word for it, nor should you. For that reason, and for a very limited time, Pure Talk is offering any of their plans for just $15 a month for the first 3 months, including their top-tier unlimited plan that normally sells for $65 a month. Think of it like a test drive, a super simple way to save $150 while you kick the tires on Pure Talk's blazing fast network, and a fine way to see for yourself why I switched from big wireless, along with a few 100,000 of my closest friends. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and be connected to Pure Talk's friendly U.S. customer service team. Again, dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and let the savings begin.
A man previously convicted of attacking author Salman Rushdie has been found guilty of additional charges.
Hadi Matar, the man who stabbed Satanic Verses author Salman Rushdie at the Chautauqua Institution, has been convicted of federal terrorism charges. A jury in Buffalo, New York, took just a few hours to find him guilty of all charges, including engaging in an act of transnational terrorism. Matar faces a potential life sentence at his sentencing in November. He's already serving a 25-year sentence for attempted murder on state charges. Prosecutors said evidence from Matar's New Jersey bedroom and his computer pointed to months of tracking in preparations for what he hoped would be an execution. I'm Jennifer King.
As wildfires burn and successive heat waves grip France and Spain, a severe drought causing record low water levels on the Danube River, affecting tourism as well as industry. The river flows through 10 countries, has receded to unprecedented lows, exposing rocks, old shipwrecks, even a World War II bomb. News and analysis, townhall.com. Ouch! This hurts.
David Cifaldi and his 2 hiking companions were crossing Montana's froze-to-death plateau July 20th when Cifaldi slipped and became impaled by his trekking pole.
I remember rolling over and this kind of realization of like, something's not right here. Realized I had this trekking pole stuck in my side.
Cifaldi, a 32-year-old wound care nurse, was concerned about the cost of a rescue helicopter. So
I was able to kind of talk to my friends a little bit and get everybody on the same page that we were going to make the decision to hike out. It took us 6.5 hours.
the pole missed any vital organs. I'm Donna Warder.
Microsoft posting strong quarterly earnings, beating expectations. Company earned $90 billion April through June. That's up 18% from a year earlier. Significant growth in its cloud computing platform. More on these stories at townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The devil which said, what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning, one and all. Welcome to Mornings with Mike Winters. I am he. That would be me, Mike Winters. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yep. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
Hope everything's busting so far.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I just kind of popped open the weather. Because, and to be honest, I was like, oh, more hot. And I'm not going to lie, we still got hot coming.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of digging what we might be getting this weekend.
Yeah. I was looking yesterday, and I was liking yesterday.
Yeah. I'm like,
I as I mentioned, and I think you just come in at this point. I said, guys, we finally might be doing it. We might hit double digits this weekend.
Yeah. Saturday our high is 96. Now check this out. So Friday night we got a 50% chance of rain.
Nice.
Saturday during the day now we got a 40% chance of afternoon showers with the high of 96. Then a 50% chance of rain Saturday night.
Ooh.
And then Sunday our high is 97. We're back to 101 on Monday. But for the weekend,
least, you know what? Triple digits are taking the weekend off, and I can respect that.
All I'm saying is, I feel like Saturday afternoon, cross your fingers, might be those I want to frolic in the rain afternoon.
You know, and 96 or honestly 100 doesn't feel that bad when there's not direct sun.
A summer rain is delightful.
So if you have some cloud cover, just a little bit of haze even to take away from just the direct UV contact with your skin.
Some singing in the rain on Saturdays, perhaps. That's what I'm just saying.
Glorious
I think Saturday we all just go outside and enjoy the rain. Be standing out there. Your picnics don't matter. It's going to feel delightful out. You put a canopy up over the burgers, you'll be all right.
Yeah. What a little bit. You know what always gets me, especially around here, is when it starts to rain, when a few drops start dripping down, and you'll see people like running for an awning or trying to just enjoy it. Yeah. We never get rain around here. Enjoy the sensation of water on your skin.
Yeah.
Outside of the shower, it's nice.
Now, granted, if it's like torrential downpour and sleeting and hailing or whatnot, then we don't need any of that. But you know, if we just get a nice little storm, maybe not the thunder, like you don't be running around with your foil hats and all that, but you know, it'll rain, a nice little rain. Oh, it'd be delightful. Anyway, happy Thursday.
Yes.
I'm bringing good news today. That's what I'm trying to do.
We're trying,
slipping in. It's like
inject some optimism.
You're
into
waking
this
up
world.
going, oh, it's another god awful hot day. I was like, it's coming. Think about the rain dancing on your face Saturday.
By the way, I found another little hack.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the, not like downtown, but like south region, like around the McGaffey region.
Yeah.
Visit the Allsup's at McGaffey and Lee.
Okay.
Okay. They have and this is their advertisement, the coldest beer fridge in town. So you can wander on in and, make your selection.
Yeah.
Get yourself a summer beverage.
Yeah.
But take your time.
Ladies, ask them to store wine in there.
Ah.
Especially women of, that menopause age when the hot flashes hit. Head to the beer cave.
That's right.
Oh, no, get beer if you want, but I'm just saying, if you want to draw out a different crowd and a better crowd, throw some wine in it.
I would reckon there's probably a spritzer, a malt beverage in there or two. Just something for the ladies too.
Yeah.
But this is 2026. We're progressive. They can if Mabel wants to down a 6 or a Red Dog, by all means.
All I know is at least 3 women I know of have told me like the greatest invention once they hit a certain age. Is the cooling feature on seats.
I understand.
So all I'm saying is throw some wine in that beer cave. Just saying, might draw a few more customers.
But make a selection, but take your time because you can wander around in there, look at all the different selections, and it's like 26 degrees in there. You can reset your core temperature. By the time you're back outside, you're feeling good again.
Yeah. Although Saturday, just maybe stand outside in your front yard or whatever. Yeah. I hope. Cross my fingers. I hope it's one of those days.
We're so optimistic about 96 degrees.
Yeah. Well, after 2 weeks of Groundhog Day, Saturday hot, why 105, you're like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I just want to stop saying 10.
And then when you got the weatherman, like last night I was watching, I think it was KOB. Yeah, it was KOB News. And the meteorologist was on there, and he was like, hey, remember Roswell weeks ago when you were getting these 70s and rain and all that? Yeah, that's gone. And like, dude, why are you just twisting that knife?
He has to remind us, for all the. I'm going to guess that the meteorologist at KOB is maybe a Episcopalian, maybe some kind of Catholic, possibly a Southern Baptist, because there's a little bit of guilt built in there.
Feel bad about it. Yeah.
You gotta take your medicine. We gave you 80s, 70s. A little bit of rain, a nice monsoon season. Take your medicine.
And now you must suffer.
That's right.
For your nice things.
He's rubbing our throat to make it go down a little smoother.
Yep, that's the mindset. So, I think I had another. I hope my wife's completely on board. She seems like she is, but I don't know yet. Like last night I had because I've been kind of like our anniversaries, my wife and I's anniversaries here coming up August the 11th. It's a big one. It's our big 2-5. So, but we just went on our cruise, and so we're not. And Kim, it's always back to school, so we're not really. But I was thinking, it's like I want to do a little getaway somewhere sometime, and so I think we're going to push it till October to maybe like her birthday around that time.
Okay.
But I'm going to do like a 4-dayer, like a weekend, and I'll take a Friday, Saturday. And go to Tombstone, Arizona.
Okay.
I was looking, and because first I thought, well, it can't be that. But then I started like looking on the maps and looking at different things there is to do and see. And I'm like, I could easily fill 2 days of fun stuff to just. Plus, there's like shops and things you can want. And I was like, okay, cool. And because I love the weird history there, and
there it is. And I was like, what brought us to Tombstone? But then,
of course, I'm OK Corral. I've never been there. It's for me, I've always wanted to see there, and I'm like, well, I'm relatively close to it. I've been there for it's 7 hours away. So I think maybe in October we're gonna do like a weekend trip up there. I was kind of looking at the hotels; they're pretty reasonable. And then we got to have the debate because I'm not sold which way I want to go on this one.
Okay.
Because you have really 2 options how you want to stay there. They've got a couple motels that are like a nice new regular motel with breakfast, and like the hotel looks like a atypical hotel room, But Tombstone's got a lot of local hotels, bread and breakfasts that are in old historic buildings. And I was looking, and some of them have modern amenities. They have air conditioning. You have your private bathroom. You have but you're literally staying in a room that looks like something out of the 1800s Tombstone, you know,
Right.
with the wallpaper and so so I'm like, do I want that flavor? And plus, a lot of those hotels, you're literally walking out and you're on the streets of Tombstone.
Sure. But at the same, now here's my other question though,
Yeah.
because a lot of these places that we're talking about are going to be like, bed and breakfast style, are going to be mostly upstairs bedrooms.
Well, and yes, but some of them are literally like the first floor, like you walk out and you're like,
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If we're gonna make this appeal to both sides,
yeah,
if we're gonna have off first floor amenities or accommodations,
yeah.
give your wife an elevator. At least the modern convenience of an elevator.
I'm pretty sure none of those have
maybe
those.
even a dumbwaiter.
Right.
If you can find a place that's got one of those things with the crank on the wall,
Right.
that's your place.
Well, and I'm fine either way. I haven't but the one advantage, I guess, to the one is the new stuff. You're gonna have to kind of drive in and find parking and go do your stuff. Or literally this one, you can kind of stumble out and just go do
be
it.
on the.
So I don't know what's the plus minuses on which is the better way to go. But on the other hand, you go back there and they literally got. I mean, again, if this is your thing, a free hot breakfast with the waffles shaped like the Super 8 logo or whatever it is.
That is very much my thing.
So I don't know. I mean,
I love a good shaped waffle. It's the same thing as like chicken. If you can get it to extrude into a fun shape, I'm all in.
Yeah. So I mean, tomato. I mean, part of me wants the experience.
Now,
because then
that
some of
being
them
said,
but a lot of those little hotels and stuff, they have like good porch sitting.
Sure.
Like sitting on these old rock, and I'm like, that sounds
also
delightful.
being said, if you're staying in a place like that, you said it right there. It's a bed and breakfast. They're probably gonna have a nice breakfast set up for you.
And some are bed and breakfasts, and some are just
Airbnbs.
They're hotels.
Air holes.
Old hotels. That's what I meant to say. But they only have like 6 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's literally
This used to be a brothel.
Right. Matter of fact, one of the places you can stay at is literally called the Tombstone Brothel.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's the one. There it is. Honey, we're going to the brothel.
But I believe that one is a bed and breakfast, the Tombstone Brothel. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know like the first year anniversary is paper.
Yeah.
So 25th, I think, is brothel.
It is brothel.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the natural progression of things.
Yeah. But so I was thinking maybe we'll just do like a fall getaway. And,
that'd be neat.
And it now also pull back the curtain. My wife has it's an equivalent of what most people know as a student teacher, but they do it different now. And now it's like an assistant teacher, and she teaches with them all year, and she's like a co-teacher, and it's a whole new thing.
She's got herself a Dwight Schrute.
But that's what I'm saying. She's got a backup.
Yeah.
So she could, sneak out for a Friday or a Monday and not have to do a whole thing of lesson plans and stuff. Because literally she's got a co-teacher this year. So I'm like, yeah, let's do this. So I don't know. I think, and I've always wanted to do Tombstone. I figure October, if I'm going to go to Tombstone, Arizona, October's the best time to go.
Absolutely.
We actually want to do porch sitting.
Where you can be like, let's just go find anything with air conditioning. Let's go to the mall.
And I've been reading a lot of cool stuff like the Boot Hill Cemetery, which is the famous cemetery where of course the people killed at the OK Corral there. There is the famous Lester Moore tombstone for Lester Moore was the stagecoach driver and Forrest Slugschmo 44, no less, no more. That's the Lester Moore. But also there's a lot of there's a tombstone for Val Kilmer out there.
Really?
And it's all from the movie. What happened was he's not buried there, by the way.
Well,
so apparently, when they filmed Tombstone and all that, they didn't film it in Tombstone, but they did a lot in the Arizona area and all that. And apparently, Kurt Russell, as part of the thing, bequeathed Val Kilmer a tombstone plot out at Boot Hill Cemetery, and in exchange, Val Kilmer bought Kurt Russell 1 acre of land just outside of Tombstone there. So there's literally this thing out there. But if you walk Boot Hill Cemetery, you can see the Val Kilmer gravesite.
That's cool.
That he's not actually there. But yeah, it's kind of neat. So they got little oddities there like that stuff too. So I'm all pumped about going to Tombstone now.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. Sounds like a really cool little destination spot.
Yeah. All right, we guess how to get the show going. We're going to replay interview this hour. Mr. Downwell joined us wearing his American Legion Post 61 hat literally yesterday. And he joined us to give us an update on Legion stuff, their building, so forth, so on. So we'll play that interview for you here in just a few minutes.
I had to shoot him a double take yesterday because for a second I thought there was somebody here with White Castle. Or In-N-Out, I'm sorry.
Someone order a burger?
Yeah.
Where's your good burger? You got a good burger?
That's the only way to get those fancy paper hats. You got to go to the In-N-Out. You know?
Or join the military and then go join a veterans organization afterwards.
Sure. But
actually,
that's the fancy one.
Well, yeah, that's a cloth hat, and they cost you about $80 a pop. But anyway, so we'll talk with Don. We'll play our interview with Don here this hour. In the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to replay our interview. Amy McVeigh-Tejas, we'll get that out, joined us from the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico on Tuesday, talking about several events, including the Lanians Hondo Little League World Series weekend, honoring the 70th anniversary team there. A couple other events as well, too. And then in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to have the folks from Wings for Life join us to give us an update on some of the things they've got going on and events they do many things, Wings for Life, helping not only, of course, they have their prison ministry side, but then they have their side where they really help folks, like teach them life skills, like how to manage budgets and take care of households, things like that, give them those kind of skills. So, but anyway, we'll get an update from Wings for Life here in the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, all the news all of the sports all the commercials and whatever else we can come up with.
A lot of those commercials.
Yeah. Real quick. I do want to tell you this, and I'm excited. I'm gonna announce this 1 week from today.
I'm a little busy.
9 o'clock hour. Sorry,
I wasn't expecting you to do that kind of a turnaround. Okay, go ahead.
1 week from today, next Thursday, 9 o'clock hour, the fine folks at Tia Sophia's are going to join us on the show. And they're going to bring food.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
I got to put this out to Doug because he's our guy on the inside.
Yeah,
I want him to bring some of that fried bologna.
They got fried bologna?
Tia Sophia's has fried bologna on the menu.
I did not know that.
From what I've gathered, I've had intel that's told me this.
I did not know this.
I want to see if they can,
I'll have to look because I don't remember seeing that, but maybe it's like a secret. Yeah, well, I got questions. But anyway, I've not had their breakfast yet, so I guess I'm gonna, if I don't go between now and then, I'm going to get the breakfast that day.
Yeah.
But really excited to have them on. Meanwhile, if you haven't been to Tia Sophia's, I highly suggest you go make a trip over there. We've talked about, they're a Santa Fe staple that's come to Roswell, and I call them truly New Mexican cuisine. Like there's Tex-Mex, there's Mexican, there's New Mexican, and that's where I call Tia Sophia's is New Mexican cuisine. But
right at the intersection of heart and soul.
Yeah, and by far in my I'm not a lifetimer. But I got 25 years of eating sopapillas now. They're the best ones I've ever had. They're really good. So swing on by. They're on the corner of Richardson and 4th Street. I gave you our address, I think, last time. They're a block over on
corner
4th Street.
3rd Main. Second floor up. Quite a bunch of microphones in there.
Well, 3 people came in looking for tacos yesterday. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I made them tacos, but they weren't good.
No, they weren't Tia Sophia's. But anyway, but I just wanted the good news bear. I was like, they're going to be on next 1 week from today. I'm already thinking about it. So very good. All right, 7:22. We're going to pause for weather, quick commercial break, and then we're going to play our interview with Don Weld from the American Legion Post 61 family. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today. With that big high pressure system overhead, we'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
You're invited to the grand opening of the new Early Head Start Center at the Innovative Network of Knowledge, also known as INC, in Roswell on August 3rd at 3 p.m. at 503 East McGaffey. INC offers no-cost services for kids aged 0 to 3, helping to give them a great start. Call now to find out more. 575-331-2500. or visit exploreinc.org for more information.
Hey, Roswell, time is running out to cash in on some of the biggest savings of the season. The loan and lease termination sales event is happening right now at Roswell Ford. Drive away with a truckload of savings in a brand new Ford F-Series pickup with financing as low as 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days. Upside down in your current car, truck, or SUV and want out early? Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to get you out of your trade, even if you owe up to $10,000 more than it's worth. Have less than perfect credit? Roswell Ford works with a network of aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Get on board at Roswell Ford during our loan and lease termination event and get huge savings on all new F-Series trucks, America's top-selling pickup in each of the past 49 years. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. 0 APR for 36 months is $27.78 per thousand finance on F-150 trucks. Excludes Raptor. Interest accrues from date of sale. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined.
When you or a loved one need medical transport, Trans-Aero answers the call. Trans-Aero Medevac operates 3 rotorcraft bases and 1 fixed-wing base in southeastern New Mexico, allowing them to respond quickly to emergencies across diverse terrains. Their fleet extends coverage deep into New Mexico and West Texas, including Artesia, Carlsbad, Roswell, Ruidoso, Midland, Lubbock, and the surrounding areas, ready to answer the call when every second counts. Trans-Aero Medevac, proudly serving southeastern New Mexico and West Texas. Loan for free, thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by air.
What does it mean for a roofing contractor to have heart? How about braving a 24-hour road trip with a bad back and a 20-foot-long trailer through Interstate 40? You heard that right. A local business needed a new roof, but this business did not want just any roof. They desired a schoolhouse roof with red shingles. Well, we wanted to give our customers exactly what they were asking for. The only problem was that the red color of shingle they were looking for had been discontinued in our local region. But we didn't give up then. We were told by our supplier that the schoolhouse red color of shingle that we were looking for was still available in Arkansas. So we did what was expected of us and drove 24 hours, and we delivered on our promise. If you need a roofer who delivers on their promises, call Trustmark Roofing today at 575-755-7663.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. The U.S. Treasury once considered producing donut-shaped coins. They instead decided to go with coin-shaped donuts. Here's Mike Winters.
This hat today, I don't know, this time of year, they ought to design that hat with a brim.
Yeah, that would be a
Maybe
good
like
idea.
A fold-out brim.
Yeah, I could use that. I don't have my visor for my
especially
face
for
okay.
our southern states, Arizona, New Mexico. They could probably use a brimmed hat.
There you go. I'll put that request in.
But, of course, if folks... So.
Yeah, and I just got word last night, early in the morning, one of our members was over there picking up some of the metal that we tore off, and somebody there approached her and said, "This is my property." And I says, "Huh?" Yeah, and that's what she said to him.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So I don't know who it is. Maybe it's one of the transients or, the homeless out there that think, I'm going to claim this as my property now.
Then I said, well, well, here's the tax bill.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, you want it? Yeah, here, I got a $1,500 tax bill for you. Yeah. That'll show them.
Right?
Yeah, now you get out there and tear down the rest of that building.
But yeah, we've had some great help. Of course, some help from Job Corps.
Job Corps.
Been out there.
They've been fantastic. They will be back. I've got my tractor being renovated.
Okay.
So that we can use it. They're putting on the backhoe and getting ready to use that. And when I get that, which will be either the late this week or early next week, we'll be back out there tearing down the rest of the big building.
Okay.
So we're getting there.
All
Getting
right.
close.
So at that point, it'll pretty much be a level piece of property at that point.
Pretty much. Well, I have the small building still,
Right.
but that's just the renovation.
And the small building's not coming down. It's just going to be remodeled.
Remodeled. That's right.
Renovated.
Renovated.
Yeah, where the other building is
Different
physically
door,
being
different windows,
Yeah.
that
So it's
kind
a
of
renovation and new construction project. It's
That's
kind of
right.
a multi-tier deal here.
Yep.
So, which, by the way, the smaller building, once it is done, and it kind of already is, it's the office for Memory Lawn Cemetery. If you've got business to conduct with Memory
We'll be
Lawn,
there at
that will
that
be at
office.
that location
right
there.
along with the Legion office.
Yes, exactly.
So-
Too. Our Legionnaire office will be there too. But for our sextant and all that, that
Memory Lawn.
that'll be their home.
Yep, you got it. You can come in there. We'll review files and make new purchases, whatever you want to do for your loved ones.
Yeah,
for cemetery purposes.
Absolutely, and of course, with as we've talked about this on the show, future plans for the cemetery in and of itself is we're now making plans to put columbariums out there.
Right.
Which, if you're not familiar with those are big, think of them as like urn mailboxes kind
There
of
you go.
thing.
Yeah,
I know it's
you
a very
got that.
crude content,
That's
but
about
that's
right.
kind of what it's like. They're designed structures where you store urns, and kind of like your mailboxes a little bit, but obviously a little more decorative, more appropriate for the place.
Now, hopefully we won't run into situations like they did on NCIS,
right?
Where the box blew up on them.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing like. But and in turn, so we're going to be this will begat irrigation the system, which is going to cost several $100,000 to get up and running, which means we'll have grass, which means so the columbariums are going to begat the next thing, which begats the next thing.
We're just going right down the line.
Yeah, and so unless someone wants to cut a big $1 million check for us and say, "Gart, start doing this," and then
that would be nice. $1 million, we could turn that into one heck of a nice place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But and of course, if you don't would like to help out, even if you don't have $1 million, I always encourage folks to go to our website, roswelllegion.org. There is a donate now button there.
That's right.
And then you can earmark money if you say, well, I just want to donate to Memory Lawn.
You can tell it.
Yeah.
Just say it right there.
But if you just did a donate to us, we're going to use it. Could be at Memory Lawn, could be for our general purposes, could be used to help a veteran get
That's
a
right.
night in a room, whatever. We'll use it wherever we see fit.
And we're working on that situation also, where we can provide. There's a hotel here in town who helps out, and we can direct you to the proper people to get that room.
Yeah, there's some resources, and this is kind of where American Legion and VFW and many of our veteran organizations partner up to kind of pipeline network when things like this happen. Hey, can you guys help out? No, well, let's check with these guys. They've got some resources. And between usually the bevy of groups, one of us can find an answer for somebody.
Yeah, and that's the whole point of being a veterans group.
Yeah,
is we're here to help the veterans and their families.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what it's all about, and that's what we strive to do. Anytime we get a chance.
Yep, absolutely. So, but that being said, so when you donate money, but you can earmark it directly even if it's for scouting, if for our Cub or Boy Scout packs and when it supports scouting, we can earmark it for that, but tell us if you do. But that way, memory lawn, and it'll go directly to upkeep on memory lawn, paying for gas for mowers, or if we need to buy a new Garrison flag or whatever.
The mower we have does need some work on it. So we're going to need a cost there.
And we've had some we've got the trailer out there to store the mowers and things. We just recently painted it, and so
looking nice.
Yeah. And so now the tractor's here. We're getting, so we're making steps. We had a few hurdles. We had a tractor locked in, and then that fell through, and this, and this begat that. And
we're getting there, though.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
And anytime you inherit an old cemetery that has records that are spotty at best,
not quite complete,
and then people come up out of the woodwork with this thing, and you're like, "What? This?
What do you mean? We didn't do that."
So it's been a lot of that going on for the last couple.
We can only do what we can find paperwork on.
Yeah.
So please be patient with that.
Yeah.
One other thing about the website, there's also a place on there for Wreaths Across America.
Yes.
You can now, if you punch on that, if you go to Wreaths Across America, it'll take you directly to the Wreaths Across America site,
the organization,
and you make your donation directly to them. The Legion doesn't get anything out of that.
No, we're just the funnel.
We're just a funnel to get you to
we're the
right
workers.
place.
Actually, we'll collect the wreaths.
Right.
We'll distribute the wreaths.
We'll get credit for your buying a wreath.
Sure.
And the wreaths will come to us to distribute, but
we'd love to have you a part of that too if you want to.
Yeah,
do that.
And that when that comes around at Christmas time, we will.
We had a very, very generous benefactor last year that covered almost all of last year and some of this year.
Right.
We have actually increased our territory as far as getting, because we cover Memory Lawn, but we also are covering McBride. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
McBride Cemetery as well too, and so. We could use upwards of around 500 here to cover all of these graves.
It would be nice.
And we're not at that mark yet. Now, when you go, like Don said, you go to our website, RoswellNMLegion.org. You'll find the link for Wreaths Across America. It takes you directly to their page, and once you're there, you can order individually a wreath, or I think you can buy in groups of 5 or 10 or something like that. Yeah. You can also personalize the wreath if you want to dedicate it to one of your loved ones or someone special to you.
Specific persons.
If you want to learn more about Wreaths Across America and what their organization's all about, that's all there too. And it really is it's a veteran organization on both ends, where the wreaths, they get veterans that are kind of adjusting back to normal life and dealing with whatever struggles they dealt with from their service, and they put them to work making wreaths and doing that kind of thing, and then the money from the wreaths go and pay for other programs, scholarship programs, support aftercare for veterans, a lot of that kind of stuff. So it's a twofold, where they're helping physically with the wreaths, but also with the aftercare side, and then helping their families and youth with scholarships and things. So so every time you buy a wreath, that's what you're supporting.
And it's just a huge. Several years ago when this started, it was very small, and you were lucky to get out the wreaths. Now they've gotten to the point to where they produce thousands of wreaths every year.
Yep.
They go to the National Cemetery.
In Arlington?
Arlington.
Yeah.
They actually do that. So it's all over the country.
I wonder if they go out to like Gettysburg or some of those places.
I don't know.
Some of those national cemeteries.
That might be. I would have to look that up.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them out there. Those are fun ones. Or, you know what? I've been reading a lot lately on Tombstone. It's been popping up on my feed a lot lately. Someone needs to go to the Boot Hill Cemetery up on Tombstone. Put some wreaths. I don't know if any of those guys are veterans up there, but
it might be. Well,
probably some Civil War veterans.
I was going to say there's probably some Civil War veterans.
And interesting fact, little known fact. People may not realize this, but thanks to an act in Congress, I don't remember the date, but it was the early 1900s. Confederate war veterans are considered U.S. veterans and entitled to the same benefits as
Both
you
sides.
as yes.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know if people knew that, but that they made that early 1900s. I want to say right around 1920, 1919, somewhere in that ballpark. They did.
All
that.
right.
Yeah. It was, and I think it
That's
had
good.
to do something around a lot of those guys were dying and things, and so to get some of the burial benefits and some of the family benefits,
Right.
they made this a thing. So
That's good.
yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just in case people, this is gee whiz information.
Yeah, that is. Gee whiz, I didn't know that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great organization, and if you'd like to support us, do that so we can make sure that every veteran grave here in Roswell has a reef on it for the holidays. That's what we do now. Well, and you can submit all year throughout the year. Now the window to get in for this year is going to be like towards the end of November, around
Right.
the 20th of November. I don't know
Yeah.
the exact date, but it's in that ballpark. And
before Thanksgiving.
yeah, it's right. It's
just do it before Thanksgiving.
yeah, I knew it was always
Yeah.
right around that
Yeah.
time.
I don't remember the date.
And then we'll have a distribution day, usually around the first or second week in December.
Right. We try to do it about a week before Christmas.
Yeah, I knew it was
give
around,
or take a couple of days.
And then they'll go distribute the wreaths and everything, and then we'll have a collection. Or do they do the collection at the after the New Year's? I don't remember.
Oh, that's after New Year's.
Yeah, after New
Yeah,
Year's.
we
and all
wait
that.
until.
I mean, yeah, it's after the holidays.
Yeah,
So,
just like a week after or so.
Yeah.
Early in January.
yeah.
Sometime.
But
We'll finalize all those days as we get closer.
yeah, as we get closer to it. But that's kind of, and those again are public invited events. That's actually one of the fun, one of the more cool, unique experiences I ever got to do was go on one of the wreath distribution days when we out at Memory Lawn and to see families come out.
Yeah.
And they're going out to their, but the part I really enjoyed is, and really because some of those graves are sunk in there's a lot of footstones and you had to kind of brush off a little reed to find a veteran thing. But it made families kind of look at history and like, oh, look, this guy's a World War II veteran. And and it made kids and families talk while they're placing the wreath. And I thought that was a cool moment to experience and see.
We have some World War I, World War II.
Yeah.
And there's some earlier ones that we don't know, but we suspect might have been in what was the 1890s?
Like the Spanish American War?
American.
Yeah.
That's where I was
With Teddy
thinking.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt. I think there's even some Spanish American War vets in this cemetery here.
Interesting.
So
very good.
Suspect. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and I hope they do this up in the Ruidoso Fort Stanton because that's a good cemetery to hit too. Is Fort Stanton
I don't know.
up there.
I don't know if they lay the wreaths up there
because it's all veterans. Up
I
there.
would love to get to talk to who's taking care of that.
Of course, for people that don't know, up Fort Stanton area, there's a lot of merchant marine and Navy buried there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking, why the heck there's a bunch of Navy sea people buried in New Mexico? Tuberculosis. These are all folks that
right.
contracted tuberculosis, and they put them up in the mountains, and they passed up there, and they buried them in the military cemetery out there.
Okay.
So there's a huge merchant marine cemetery in the middle of the mountains of New Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit of history. New Mexico is amazing in things that have happened here.
Yeah.
People don't even realize.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. We blew up the world.
Right. We got downwinders over here.
And we got merchant marines and sailors.
Billy the Kid over here. Yeah. We got German prisoners of war over here.
That's right.
And we got and aliens. Forget about aliens.
We got the aliens. And we got them from all over.
Yeah, it's kind of full history around this area. So, people don't realize what you in your own backyard. But
this is the 250 year.
Yes.
And the city of Roswell has offered to put a flag up for anybody that has a flag that's not in good shape.
And matter of fact, if you have a flag, you can get it reported, or if you know of a flag, even if it's not yours, and we'll go get it swapped out for you.
Yes, and I just did one yesterday.
Did you? Okay.
A woman over on Tilden, so she has a new flag, and she didn't have. She had the pole,
but she didn't have the flag.
No flag at all.
Good deal.
She says the old one just ripped up so bad I had to take it down. Yeah. And she says I'm saving all of my old flags. And I says, That's fine, but we do retire them
Yeah,
if you want.
don't.
Yeah, if you want to. So
What if she has a crafting project in
maybe
store?
Who knows? Yeah.
That's what that sounds like to me. Or she's maybe going to create a display piece or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Sounds like she has ideas.
Yeah, that's up to her.
Yeah.
You once you got a flag, it's your flag. You do what you think is appropriate.
But if you're hanging it, and it is tattered and destroyed, it needs to come down.
Yes,
and we
it
need to
does.
replace
We need to replace them and get them up to
And
date.
Julianne, when she was on this morning, was mentioning. By the way, they're high quality. They're not.
They are. They're really nice flags.
Yeah, these are good quality flags. They're designed to be outdoor flags, and will handle. Now, we know New Mexico wins is holding my beer on any flag.
Yes,
it will
right.
destroy it no matter what.
That's right.
But it'll last a little longer than most.
We fight that at Memory Lawn. We fight that all the time.
We could literally have a $5,000 flag budget on 1 year, and that still probably wouldn't cover it
Yeah,
because
that's right.
we'd have to replace it. As often as we should replace it, we can't afford to.
We
Replace
can't
it.
afford to.
Yeah.
We have to let them go as long as possible.
Yeah, but ideally, we
unfortunately.
probably need to swap it out like every 3 months.
Yeah, just because of the winds.
Yeah, it really is that bad.
And we have a POW flag, POW MIA flag, that hangs right with it. And those last a little longer, but not that much.
Sure.
So,
And it might be a size thing where they don't get, because it's a smaller flag, it maybe doesn't get as abused by the forces.
That might be, too.
Maybe, I don't know, where that big flag,
and I see
it's a lot
the-
of weight getting moved around out there. Yeah, and it's a lot more stress
I
on the
sometimes
fabric.
see the big flag, the U.S. flag, fold over the POW flag.
Maybe shields it.
And kind of shields it, you know.
Could be.
So,
a little bit of poetic.
yeah. America's protecting
its own
POWs and MIAs.
But again, if you want to donate to that cause, please, Roswell, nmlegion.org. And then, like I said, you can earmark it directly for Memory Lawn.
I don't know what the number would be to call the city to get your flag.
I know if you go to the City of Roswell's website, the roswell-nm.gov, there is a tab for Roswell 250, and that's got that information
There you
on
go.
it there.
There you go.
Can, the number to call to get your flag replaced and all that.
Right.
But, or if you follow them on Facebook and you put up there, I need my flag replaced, you shoot a message to them, I guarantee you someone will make sure that.
They'll get back to you. Yep.
If you follow on the Roswell 250 Facebook page.
And probably one of our members will come out and replace the flag.
Yeah, I'm very sure they absolutely will. Could be Don himself. You might get a visit
You never
from
know.
Don. Oh, what's the?
I've done 2 of them so far.
He says don't talk about. He talks about air races and coins. I got a text from our commander.
Yes. We got pins now too.
Awesome.
Oh, I didn't bring those pins in. I got them in. Oh, they're at home.
Okay.
We got new pins, and they are a pin that like the ones you put
A
on
hat
a
pin,
hat,
or okay.
like a hat pin.
Or if you do like a balloon fiesta with the jack, it'd be like Steve Stucker with all the If you
There
do
you
that,
go.
but yeah.
They're neat little pins. We will have those at Farmers Market this weekend.
Excellent. This
and
Saturday.
the coins.
Okay.
They will be at the Farmers Market this weekend. 6 o'clock. Well, I get there at 6.
Yeah, the market itself opens at 8.
At 8, yeah.
It's an hour later this year, 8 to noon.
Yeah, but you know what? I get in there at 6. People are popping up their tents already.
Oh, yeah.
By 7 o'clock, we've got people walking through. To heck with that 8 o'clock. We're already
They're starting.
sold out.
So maybe get there before 8 if you want.
Yeah, because when those vegetable stands open,
that's when the
there's
things
people
start.
right there. Give me that.
Well, I need to know, when does the burritos fire up?
Now that guy, he is adhering to the normal time.
Okay.
He does get in there about 7.
Okay.
And you can hear the pans click, 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 click. He's cooking it up.
Because that's when I'm official. When the burritos are ready, I'm
there
official.
you go. By 8 o'clock, he usually has those ready.
Got it.
And you're ready to go. Sometimes a little earlier, but more likely, don't plan on before 8.
Right. If you're getting out there at 6, you ain't getting a burrito. Unless you bought it from somewhere else.
Yeah, nowhere. No way. But they're the best burritos. Oh, man, I love his burritos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal. See? Come check it out for yourself or this Saturday if you haven't been out there.
Yeah.
Let's see, is it the same to miss? No, I got 2 messages. Hold on. I'm getting Lee's updates. Let's see what I'm missing here.
Yeah, I know he's listening in.
Yeah, 250 pins for Family 61 air racing coins. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
It was just a repeat. And then, are we having a booth out at? We're gonna have a booth out at the air races, right? Or
yes, we do. We're going to be at the air races. The first day, I will be still flying from Florida.
Okay. Are you flying to Roswell?
Yeah, I'm flying into Roswell. I'm going to grab one of those racing planes and just fly in on it,
Parachute out.
There you go.
Hey, it is Thunderbirds. Maybe they can catch a ride with
There you go. I'll grab a Thunderbird. Yeah. Oh, boy, that would be a ride. Ooh, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, that'll put a rise in your step.
You know it.
Pull some cheese
I
in there.
have to go to Florida. Actually, 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
And the air races start on Wednesday, but so I will be back Wednesday evening, and then Thursday I'll be at the table.
Gotcha. Very good. Then we'll have our coins and things out there.
Well, yeah. Lee and everybody else will be there on Wednesday with the coins, etc. And we will be there and ready to go.
And all that supports all those projects we were talking about
That's
earlier.
right.
When you buy the coins and pins from us, goes to, all helping people locally, either via, donating to other organizations. Because a lot of times around the holidays, we're buying turkeys for the refuge or for various other charities around town. Or, food pantries and things.
What's the homeless or the one down here on the corner?
Harvest Ministries.
Harvest Ministry. We get them a turkey every year.
Yeah.
And some of the women's shelter.
The refuge and Food Not Bombs. I know we've helped out in the past. And various others. So all the monies, when you buy coins and all that, help us go do those kinds of projects.
That's right. We do what we can.
And, of course, help pay for that building we're trying to raise up on 2nd Street.
Yeah. I got to knock that one down and level it off and clean it up, and then we're ready to...
Too bad we're not an Amish country, man.
Oh,
because we could just be like, hey, we're having a barn raising party, and we'll
come on over.
All these guys come out of the woods with hammers and saws and whatnot. And next thing you know, we got a building.
That's right. It may look like a barn, but
we'll have to cook some pies of chicken or something, but we'll be all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Just do that. But in the meantime,
I think there is some Amish group around this in New Mexico here.
Yeah. I know there's like the Amish markets up in Albuquerque, but I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I don't think they ship it unless they ship that from back east or Indiana. Or I know there's communities in Pennsylvania, but I think like Indiana or somewhere out in the Midwest there's communities, but there might be some here. I don't know.
Yeah, I have seen some Amish.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah,
dressed like Amish anyway. People.
Yeah. Do they have cooler Amish? Like not cooler as in style-wise, cooler as in cooler weather.
Weather.
I imagine like those suits and things be a little too much for New Mexican Amish.
Well, unless they got the ones that are well ventilated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like the dresses and the suits might be a little hot for New Mexico climate.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe that's who knows. But you go up in the mountains, some of the mountainous areas, and that'd be great.
Yeah,
it's a little cooler up there.
Yeah. I'd just like to be up there and not Amish. Just be quiet, be up here. I'm not adverse to technology. I just don't want to be near it.
Yeah, there are times when you want to get it completely away from it.
I don't get me wrong. I want a refrigerator.
Yeah,
I want electricity.
There you go.
But I don't necessarily need a phone.
Yeah, there are times when I'd just soon throw this out the window.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Give me a radio. Give me a TV. I'll take a computer and the net because I like to play games and goof.
There you go.
But sure that I don't need anything.
That's the biggest thing about these phones now is there are many computers.
Yeah, exactly.
Play games and everything.
It's like I idolize my time with a goofy game, then I'm good.
Yeah. There you go.
But, and of course, folks, if you're interested in becoming a part of our Legion family, either as a Legionnaire, and that's any veteran that has served honorably since pretty much Pearl Harbor.
Right.
If you've served honorably in any of our armed forces since Pearl Harbor, you're eligible to join our American Legion.
Right.
Our auxiliary is if you're a spouse of a veteran. You're eligible to be or a daughter or
daughters. Well, sons, of course, would be sons of them.
Yeah,
but if you're related in other ways, your parents, grandparents,
family,
we can probably get you into the auxiliary.
And
Nothing else.
immediate family.
Yeah.
And then, and don't forget, we say the spouse of a veteran, men are part of the auxiliary. So
That's right.
That's not, most people think, oh, that's like for the ladies. No. There's a lot of women that are legionnaires, and there's a lot of men that are auxiliary.
That's right.
Because we have
and
both
we have
both.
some that are both.
Yeah, exactly.
Some
and
that-
that's a lot of things where if there's a married veteran couple, they're both veterans, and both
they're
from
both
auxiliary and both.
They join the auxiliary and the
And then if the male is their dad was in the armed
join the
services,
Sons.
then they can join the Sons of the American Legion. So, and that's pretty much any male descendant of a veteran can. So your mom can be the veteran. As long as you're the male descendant, you can be a son of the American Legion.
Yep.
That's one caveat people don't think about. Oh, wait. My mom is a veteran, but I'm the son. Yes, you're eligible. Even though your
you're a
mom's a
son.
female, you're the son of the.
Yeah.
I know it's a weird.
It works.
Around
It
but,
works. Yeah.
That's how it is. So, we always meet the first Thursday of each month,
Right.
6 p.m. For the time being, at the Chamber of Commerce, there on West Second. There.
Hopefully, it'll be at the new building here.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, maybe by the end of the year.
Cross your fingers. Knock on wood.
Yeah, it might be a Christmas present.
That would be nice. Nice little Christmas present.
There you go.
We need a big bow for that one.
Yeah, big bow.
Maybe that lady that claims she owns the property can give us one.
Yeah, there you go. That's so funny.
That's pretty good. Well, Don, is there anything we missed or anything you can think of? I've got any more texts from Lisa. I think we covered all of it.
Okay. Text hasn't, he hasn't bugged you anymore. Okay.
And of course, if you have any questions about anything we talked about here or want more information, please visit our website, roswellnmlegion.org, and check everything out there. And join us our next meeting, which actually will be next Thursday.
Yep.
It'll be next Thursday.
from
Be the
tomorrow.
first because the first is on Saturday. So whatever that is, like the 6th or whatever 5th or whatever they date that is, 6th I think. I don't 6th. I think it's the 6th.
I don't know.
I believe it's the 6th. That'll be our next meeting there. So yeah, it's the 6th.
Yep.
Now I think about
6th, it is.
Boom.
Yep.
My brain's,
August 6th.
My brain's sometimes sharp.
6 o'clock at
Yes.
the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
Jeez, I got so many things going on.
Nice. Very good. Well, thank you, Don, as always, and I'll see you here.
Thank you, Mike.
Whenever next I'll meet up, because I'll probably see you next day or two on something else.
Yeah, I got a couple of more things coming. Well, they'll come up in August. But, yeah.
We'll see you for other things there, too.
Yeah.
All right.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The U.S. military has wrapped up what's described as a heavy wave of strikes on Iran. It's retaliation for Iran's attempted missile attack on American forces in the Mideast earlier in the week. The Kuwaiti military reports an Iranian strike hit a Chinese firm's building in northern Kuwait, killing a worker, damaging the building heavily. Happened early this morning, hours after Jordan's air defenses shot down 5 Iranian missiles. Todd Blanche's nomination for Attorney General is stalled. Lawmakers scrapping a planned committee vote today. A couple of Republicans, Senators Cornyn and Tillis, still not on board. A Senate investigation into the origins of COVID-19 has gotten no cooperation from Dr. Anthony Fauci amid suggestions that Fauci may be held in contempt of Congress. Ahead of the opening bell on Wall Street, stock futures sharply higher. More details, srnnews.com.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today. With that big high pressure system overhead, we'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Score out-of-this-galaxy savings all month long at Roswell Hyundai, including $1,000 in bonus cash or 3.99% for 60 months on Palisade or 3.49% for 60 months on Kona SE. Get $2,000 in bonus cash or 4.99% for 60 on Santa Cruz or 3.49% for 60 on Elantra SE. And $3,000 in bonus cash or 0% for 60 and no payments for 90 days on 26 Tucson SE. Grand Slam savings all month long at Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd.
People are often surprised by what they find here. More expertise than people expect. Advanced technology. Board-certified physicians. Care you might expect to travel hours for. Right here. We've never believed where you live should determine the care you receive. Close to family, close to home. We're here. Artesia General Hospital.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390.
Beat the summer heat and come see us today at the Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop. Find all your summer fabrics plus top-notch sewing machines. The Cow is your certified dealer and repair station for Handy Quilter long arm, brother, and baby lock sewing and embroidery. It's time to create. Join our beginning embroidery and quilting classes. Log on to RoswellQuilting2.com and follow Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop on Facebook for updates and creation ideas. Want to know how? Come to the Cow.
It's time to kick off the 2026 Chavez County 4-H and FFA Stock Show and Fair, July 24th through August 1st. Brought to you by Pierce Ranch Store in Roswell. Join KSVP TV for live coverage from the Hobson Arena at the Eastern New Mexico State Fairgrounds. From goat shows to heifer and steer competitions and the exciting junior livestock sale. Catch all the action live. Pierce Ranch Store in Roswell is your one-stop shop for locally grown and raised beef, pork, eggs, and more. Pierce Ranch Store, 124 East 2nd in Roswell, a proud supporter of 4-H and the FFA.
Your home for Sean Hannity in Roswell. 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND, Roswell, New Mexico.
The U.S. military has completed what's described as a heavy wave of strikes on Iran. Retaliation for Iran's thwarted missile attack on American forces in the Mideast earlier in the week.
U.S. Central Command said dozens of Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps targets had been hit early on Thursday. Iranian media reported that the islands of Qeshm and Abadan were among the areas hit. Both are centers of the oil industry. Iran had earlier confirmed that it had targeted U.S. assets in Jordan as well as ships in the Strait of Hormuz on Wednesday. The latest flare-up in exchanges began earlier this week, though negotiations to secure a longer-term truce are said to be continuing.
The BBC's Tom Bailey. The Kuwaiti military reports an Iranian strike has hit a Chinese firm's building in northern Kuwait. A worker was killed, the building heavily damaged. Happened early this morning, hours after Jordan's air defenses shot down 5 Iranian missiles. Todd Blanche's nomination for Attorney General is on hold. Lawmakers scrapping a planned committee vote. A couple of Republicans, Senators Cornyn and Tillis, still not on board. A Senate investigation into the origins of COVID-19 gets no cooperation from Dr. Anthony Fauci, repeatedly refusing to answer even the most mundane, innocuous queries.
Do you still refuse to answer the questions? On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
Senator Rand Paul says there will be a vote on holding Fauci in contempt of Congress. That vote expected next week. The U.S. economy expanded at a 1.5% pace April through June, and consumer spending rose. Also on the rise this morning, stocks on Wall Street. The Dow's up 371 points. The Nasdaq 630 points higher, and the S&P is better by 97 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Are you tired of feeling lousy? Maybe you had a scare at your last checkup or just walking hurts? When enough is enough, call PhD Weight Loss. When I had enough 4 years and 53 pounds ago, I knew I couldn't do it alone. I'm Mike Gallagher for PhD Weight Loss. Best phone call I ever made. They were right with me. They still are today. Right now, mention Mike. You'll get 2 free weeks added to the program, and they'll pay for the cost of your food. $1,500 value. Call 864-644-1900, 864-644-1900, or visit myphdweightloss.com.
So Karen and Michael Collins were in their 20s. They were newly married, and Michael found out he had cancer, stage 4. They're members of Medishare, and Medishare came through for them, not just financially.
But they called and they said, hey, we know you're going through treatment. We just wanted to call and pray for you. And it rocked my world.
Medishare was a blessing to us because they just made it so easy.
Call now, and you'll see why so many Christians have made the switch to Medishare. Here's the number, 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE.
French authorities have allowed 84,000 evacuees from a massive wildfire in southwest France to return home. The announcement marks a positive turn in the battle against the blaze, which has burned an area 4 times the size of Paris. Over 220,000 people have been forced to flee. Higher humidity and cooler temperatures raising hopes for relief. Rain is in the forecast in the region, but not enough to fully extinguish the flames. Firefighters do remain fully mobilized. Fire is part of a series of blazes affecting southern Europe, including Spain, Greece, and Turkey. That powerful earthquake that hit southwestern Japan earlier this week is now blamed for at least 25 deaths. Magnitude 7.1 quake on Tuesday triggered an explosion at a mall, toppled a factory's chimney, and flattened homes in Japan's southern main island of Kyushu. Time is running out to find survivors. News and analysis at townhall.com. Another example of artificial intelligence working its way into every corner of our lives.
A school in Raleigh, North Carolina wants to provide literacy of a new kind, AI literacy. Shaw's Divinity School plans to offer a new degree track, a Doctor of Education in Artificial Intelligence and Moral Agency. When it admits the first student in January, it will become the first theological school to offer a degree in AI on either the master's or doctoral level. Jason Walker reporting.
And the AI boom is sending Samsung's bottom line sharply higher. South Korean tech giant Samsung Electronics checks in with a record operating profit of $62 billion for the April-June quarter. That report comes a day after crosstown rival SK Hynix reported record earnings. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man in this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The devil said, what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 2
of the Juice.
Mornings with Mike Winters, all right, here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope things are going on well. Of course, we are getting into the high water mark of the Chaves County Fair this week. Matter of fact, I don't have yesterday's. I've got, let's see, what's today? Thursday, so Tuesdays, some Tuesday results. From the
I haven't gotten Wednesdays yet either.
Not yet, I still got, but from yesterday, or Tuesday, grand champion in the Market Swine Show.
Good luck with this.
Jocelyn Henson.
No, these are all fun. I had blast with this earlier.
The reserve grand champion is Brazen Spear. Third overall is Macy McKeon. Fourth overall.
Okay, now say that one again, because that one tripped me up.
McKeon.
Is it McKeon?
That's what I went with.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
It's spelled M-A-C-H-E-N.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I said Mashin.
I'm going with McKeon.
That works so much better. I wish I could go back and retroactively fix that. Go ahead.
I could just superimpose my voice.
Well, because the whole thing was I didn't want to insult kids. I didn't want to mess their names up. I knew they were going to read my name on the radio and they called me Scene. I'd be so insulted.
And they never give us pronouncers.
Hey.
So I apologize. Fourth overall was Kason Hopper, and fifth overall was Jocelyn Henson. In the Market Goat Show, grand champion was Colton Henson. Reserve grand champion was Crosslyn Matthews. Third overall was Colton Henson. 4th overall, Lane Matthews, and 5th overall, Martin Rattan. And then in the rodeo, all around Novice. Novice.
Yeah. See, that tripped me up too because I was like, I said Novice. It's novice. Oh,
yeah.
I hate that. Potato.
Faye Adema. The reserve, all around Novice, is Novice. is Lane Matthews. All around junior is Sarah Knight. Reserve, all around junior, Luis Munoz, and all around senior Katie Gallagher, and reserve.
That's better too. I said Muniz because of Frankie. Malcolm in the middle messed me up.
Sorry, and I might not be right.
But yet it sounds more right than mine. God, I just lack confidence. That's my problem.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's right.
And reserve all around senior was Clara Johnson. So, by the way, those fair updates brought to you by the fine folks at Pierce Ranches. It's a new storefront for selling meats and things here on East 2nd in town.
Under the windmill.
Yeah, right there, the big windmill. If you're looking for a local, now their ranches are outside of town, obviously, but their storefront's right downtown here. And if you're looking for meats, they got you meats. Beef, pork, and ranch goods. Listen, if you're thinking about barbecuing this weekend, pork cubes, pork carnitas, smoked pork bacon, jalapeno cheese, and pork bratwurst.
All
pork
raised
chops.
local.
Yeah. Plus, they've got nutrient-dense bone marrow and many other products if you want to do
that. I'm stoked about.
Yeah.
I really do want to try the bone marrow.
Yeah, and of course, if you're looking for some new sauces and what have you, they sell TD's Brew barbecue sauces. I imagine they got the rubs and things too. All their barbecuing goods. Honey as well. Hats. They even got hats in case you get hot when you're barbecuing. What do you think of one of those hats with the fans? Anyway, but if you have not, swing on by. Check out their new storefront. Again, it's on East 2nd, just off Main Street. Look for the windmill right there. And don't forget, they got also Honey Farms, Western Arts, and Gifts, too. So if you're looking for things not meat-related, they've got that, too. Great gifts and Western decor and things like that. Yeah, so swing on by. I've gone by there, and I'm like, I need to get in there. And I think this weekend we're going to mosey in there and meet it up.
I want to try their local honey because I love trying different local honeys, especially around here because we have such a different variety of flora and fauna.
I lost my honey people. They retired.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were more drummed out of the biz.
Right. It stings.
It really does.
Stings the nostrils.
Good way. You know what I really want to get my hands on, though, and I keep saying I want to do it, and I just keep forgetting, is I want to get either the one they have in the store here, but that's national, so it's not really local, or local honeycomb.
Do people sell that? Or?
Yeah, you can usually get honey with the comb inside. Like, have you ever eaten honeycomb?
If I did, it was like when I was a Boy Scout 100 years ago, and I really don't remember, to be honest.
One of the best experiences of my entire life.
Yeah.
Because it's like honey, so it's all crystallized.
I'm down.
It's so good.
But yeah, my prior to that, I think my experience as honeycomb has got big taste. Yeah. Do they still make honeycomb cereal?
Yes.
Is that still a thing?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's not the same as the.
I'm sure it's not.
Honeycomb Big. Although I think they still do the honeycomb monster, which was this like weird furry, like hairy. Remember how like in the early 2000s. Because when I want
cereal, I want hairy cereal.
Exactly. A big hairy American winner. Remember how in like the early 2000s, everybody was like trying to make their mascot or their logo like weird or like, I guess just to stand out. Like, do you remember the Quiznos?
Yeah. They were kind of going with the cute monster because I think the monster movies were very popular.
Maybe.
And so there was a lot of.
This in like the 20s. I'm talking about like 2006.
I know, but like the Minions, the Monster Inc.
Yeah.
I think they're all very popular in the pop culture. So I think a lot of people were steering their imaging towards that kind of catchy thing.
Quiznos, I feel like, is exactly where that whole
that was that rat thing that they had.
It was called. They were called the Sponge Monkeys. It was a thing that was like went viral online, and they
looked like a coughed up fur ball with a cat.
We like this song.
It had eyes, like googly eyes.
No, you know what it was? It had the Klasky Cupo eyes, where one eye was like clipped from one magazine and one eye was clipped from another magazine.
I knew it had goofy eyes.
Oh, it was so. What possibly could I connect this thing with that delicious toasted sub?
And here's the thing with me. Like, I don't know how I missed, but maybe Quiznos didn't become a thing on East till I moved West. But I really never had Quiznos. And then when I was in Alamogordo, there was never Quiznos around there. So I never had Quiznos till literally I moved to Roswell, and they had the Quiznos here back in 25 years ago, whenever that was.
I don't know if this was a thing where you come from, but I know that we had one in Albuquerque or Rio Rancho called Blimpie. Do you remember?
Oh, now Blimpie we had all back east.
See, I think that's
Blimpie.
an East Coast thing. So I think that was like y'all's Quiznos almost.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of ghetto because it's not toasted like they like I love Blimpie's chicken sandwiches, and it was literally this grilled piece of chicken that was like shaped into this the shape of their bun, weirdly enough, their roll, and the shredded lettuce that just hit me in a certain way. I loved it every time, and I was a Blimpie fan, but Blimpie is slightly on the ghetto side. You gotta be. That's the thing. You gotta be on it.
The one that we had in Rio Rancho that I remember opened up inside of a Shell station.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't like classy.
Yeah, I mean, most people, you kind of have it's like Godfather's Pizza. You kind of had to grow up and have it to really
easy
appreciate Godfather's Pizza.
I love me some Godfather.
Yeah, but if your only experience is like a road stop on the highway on the interstate, that's not really meant to, because usually that's Godfather's Pizza that's been sitting for 3 hours. And, you know what I mean? It's not. But that's the way to experience.
Oh, but it's
not the first time.
I would argue that Godfather's Pizza ages like a fine wine. You have to give it some time. Let the cheese get a certain patina.
Oh, I get you. I'll remember a couple months ago, I went, it was back when I first learned of Town and Country was selling 7-Eleven pizza. And I was like...
They're called Stripes now, Mike.
Sorry. That's how my brain is. You know what I meant.
That's the Town and Country difference.
You like I didn't call it 7-Eleven. But when the Stripes, when they got the 7-Eleven pizza, I went in there and I was looking and I saw a slice and I was like, all right, I grabbed it. I went to the counter. And then the guy looked at it and he goes, I need to make sure the time is good. And I was like, oh, no, don't be doing that on me. He's like, if it's past whatever your thing is, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's part of the thing with the pizza.
I'm not eating for your standards.
I almost got mine. No, you're not going to take one with pizza. Fine, it was in whatever their period it was. But I was like, nuh-uh. I was like, you're going to deny me the old pizza?
There's a comedian that has this bit where he talks about the Big Bite and how it's basically they just take a regular cheeseburger and just throw it on the roller. Eventually, it just rolls into that shape.
There might be some logic there.
By the way, I Googled it. Blimpie is still open, but the chain is much smaller with less than 100 locations in the U.S.
Yeah, we had one in our mall, actually, in the city we grew up in.
Mostly in New Jersey. Yeah, so it's a real East Coast thing. But
yeah, I would see them. We had one in our mall, and I'd see occasionally on the interstate Virginia. I'd see them a lot. And Pennsylvania, New Jersey area. They're mostly a road stop. Like you see them on, like if you go up the interstates, you'd see a lot of the Blimpie signs at the food exits.
There's a certain part, maybe it's the Mason-Dixon line, I'm not sure, but where you stop seeing those and you start seeing Loves with Subways in them.
Yeah.
Because that dots the landscape on I-40.
Yeah. Well,
I associate Loves with the smell of Subway's onions now.
Right. Well, but if you get East Coast, it's Wawa's and
Sheets.
Sheets, yeah. It's a lot of those. Right. And depends on where you're at. Now, if you're mid-Atlantic area, it's more Wawa heavy. Sheets, but they're more Virginia. They get a little, but like Maryland, Pennsylvania, it's heavy Wawa. So, which all cropped up after I left. Because I'm like, we didn't have awesome. I mean, we had 7-Eleven. I had 7-Eleven pizza. I had the Buena Casa burritos. I had the Big Bites. That's what I had. You know.
I did a story yesterday about a lady who gave birth in the parking lot of a Wawa.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't make it to the hospital. I'm just thinking, I was hoping there was somebody there just going, This is no longer your home.
Can't park here.
No, can't park here. Go drink water out the hose.
My mom said water.
Just so much accent in one parking lot.
Yeah, my mom was a heavy.
Was a hose lady.
Well, not that, but with the water. She put the war like she lived in Washington D.C. It was Washington D.C. Washing clothes. She was a hard R with the washes.
That's more. I would argue that's more of a Southern thing than a Philly thing, maybe. But
yeah, that's. But my mom, I didn't do it.
Came out in the wash.
My mom, I
was never big on that either. I think it's maybe an older generational thing.
I think. But I actually got mad. Like it just hurts the ears when you say it.
Something that Uncle Joe used to say on Petticoat Junction or something, you know.
And then I get mad when all of my father's side, my uncles and all that side, when they're calling creeks cricks. That used to make me mad too.
I grew up with cricks.
Yeah. Well, New York that's crick country, but down there we're creeks. But they're cricks up there in New York.
Really? I always kind of associated that with being more of a Southern thing, like down by the creek.
No, Southern is creek. Virginia,
I remember creek.
Maryland, that
Oklahoma
area
was weird.
Carolinas, Georgia, that's the creek. You down by the creek. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I used to try. I've tried to figure out or denote the difference between a creek and a creek.
Yeah.
One's free flowing and one is just more standing.
One is a pain in your neck. One is between a drainage ditch and a river.
I feel like you're more likely to find a flesh-eating bacteria in a crick than a creek. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly. Well, and that's where, pull back the curtain, the Rio Ruidoso.
Yeah.
Back home, that's a creek. Or a creek in New York.
What we're really trying to say, folks, is Pierce Ranch storefront. Go see the 124 East 2nd under the windmill.
Go eat some meat and honey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It started at Honeycomb. There it is.
By the way, when years ago, when I took my wife back home to meet family and all that, and my mom, they lived in this house that was down by the Patuxent River. Yeah, and it was the river. And my wife were going and driving through, and she goes, "Oh, look at that big lake." I said, "Sweetie, that's not a lake. That's an actual river. That's a river here. That's not the Ruidoso River. This is a river."
Your rivers have flowing water?
Some
not
of our
just
rivers,
puddles?
To be honest, some of our rivers have submarines going up them, depending on what part of the thing is up here.
Yeah, you look at the Mississippi River, and you're like, "Oh, that's a river. That's what a river's supposed to look like."
Yeah. But even the Mississippi's not as deep,
right?
But when you get to the Potomac and some of those they literally have sub bases for the Navy and all that, and some of those parts of the river because it's that. Now, when you get farther up into where the inland, it's not like that. But closer to the mouth because the Chesapeake Bay is right there. It's it's like there's a bay that goes to the rivers. And there's 10 rivers. It's a whole thing. So we have a lot of water.
All I could think of was that Rodney Dangerfield bit where he talks about. You go to a restaurant, they tell you that the fish that's on your plate today spent the night in Chesapeake Bay.
There it is.
I'll be honest, I don't care where it spent the night, who it spent it with, what they did when they were there.
Yeah, but when it smells funny, you're going to appreciate it came from the Chesapeake Bay.
Did you get this in the Hudson?
Yes. Let me give you a rundown for this hour of the show. We're going to get you up to date weather and all that here in just a bit. Then we're going to play our interview we had on Tuesday with Amy McVeigh-Tejas from the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico, talking about a couple events. Their big 70th anniversary weekend of the Hondo Lions Little League World Series team. A couple of events coming up in the fall, even the holiday with friends. We start talking a little bit about that. But we just kind of give you a hodgepodge of events coming up there. Before we do any of that, though, let's get you up to date on that weather. We got rain chances this weekend. I'm kind of excited about it.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today. With that big high pressure system overhead, we'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Thank you, Steve. Currently 77 degrees here in Roswell. Humidity is at 62%. Winds currently out of the south at 13 miles per hour. Just a typical day here in Roswell. Sunny and hot with a high of 104. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear tonight. Overnight low of 75 degrees. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. For you Friday, during the day, much like today, sunny and hot with a high of 104. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. But tomorrow night, we are looking at a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Mostly cloudy, overnight low of 73 with southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday, we're looking at a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon, partly cloudy, high of only 96. Two numbers, 9-6, not 3. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 69. Sunday, sunny, hot, but 97 for a high. It's probably going to be muggy because of all that rain, but 97. And then Monday when you head back to it, 101. And looks like Tuesday, 101, 100 on Wednesday of next week. So that's what we're looking at. But could see some moisture this weekend. So do your rain dance, knock on wood, cross fingers, whatever you do to make these. Wash your car. Go out tomorrow and wash your car. That'll do us all a favor. All right, 8:24. Let's take a about a 2-minute break here, and then we will play our interview with Amy McVeigh-Tejas from the Historical Society. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
Start your journey towards a meaningful healthcare career with the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program at ENMU Roswell. With this program, you'll gain hands-on clinical skill development, enjoy small class sizes and supportive faculty, engage in real-world fieldwork experiences, and prepare for your NBCOT certification. Call 575-624-7266 to learn more or log on to roswell.enmu.edu. ENMU Roswell. Success starts here. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply is your one-stop shop for farm and ranch supplies in southeastern New Mexico, with a friendly, knowledgeable team that can help you find the brands you know, including Preferred, Pearson, Purina, High Pro Feeds, Ariat, Wrangler, Cinch, Justin Boots, and more. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply is a proud supporter of area sports, 4-H, FFA, and the farmers and ranchers of tomorrow. Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply, 1105 East 2nd, celebrating over 50 years.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. Men are 6 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women. That's because men are 6 times more likely to wear a tinfoil hat in a thunderstorm. Here's Mike Winters.
In studio this morning, joining the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico, Amy McVeigh-Tejas is back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
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 If she's been out and about, but she's got a bum wheel, so give her a
wobbling.
give her a little slack.
Don't
It takes her longer to get around to places right now. So.
Ralph's probably listening from work. He's been pretty harsh. Okay, hop along.
Yeah,
all these
has he been giving you a hard time?
Yeah, he gives me a hard time because me, I usually go 90 miles an hour.
Well, maybe they can get you one of them scooters, at least in the meantime. Those things haul butt. I've seen people.
Seriously, I'm probably dangerous with that too because then I want to go and they'll say, watch out. Maybe.
But unfortunately, there's not a lot of time to rest the knee because there's a lot of activities going on here, especially since August is Saturday, and then things kind of turn up from there on.
Yes.
Of course, the big one we've been talking a little bit about here for the past month or so is the honoring of the 1956 Hondo Little League World Series baseball team. It's their 70th anniversary, and we're having a 2-day event here in August. So it's so big. There's going to be a documentary at the baseball park this Saturday, and then Sunday back at the archives for a book signing and meet and greet event. It's a whole weekend, and hopefully we'll have some of those original players join us for both of the events here. Hopefully get to hang out.
Sure. God is so good. We're so blessed to be part of the 70th anniversary of the 1956 Lions Hondo Little League World Series championship team.
Mm-hmm.
There's no coincidence that we scheduled it when we did so that it's this natural flow of that documentary that's been doing some great things and winning awards to right before the Little League World Series, and we can celebrate, and then they can have that World Series moment and everybody's watching. So we're really excited. God has really laid his hand on this event. It's evolved. Mike, we got a call from granddaughter of Coach St. John.
Okay.
And Precious Kathy's like, Amy, how can I help? And I think I want to be a volunteer at the Historical Society and all this. So I can't tell you what great things we're doing. We just I love when we get certified mail from the Capitol. We just got the state proclamation. Thank you to our governor for supporting that. I believe we'll have somebody here to read state proclamation, have us read a proclamation from the city. New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy will be out there with flags. We've got a beautiful, dynamic young woman that's going to sing the national anthem. We have disaster relief coming through saying, we're going to cook some hot dogs.
They have dogs. Because it's baseball, right? You got to have hot dogs.
It's baseball. So you're going to have those old school. And, Mike, we even have, I just got them delivered, those old school baseball gumballs. Come on, we've got to have this.
Nice.
So
anybody got a connection on some Cracker Jacks, and we're good to go.
We need Cracker Jacks. Y'all know me. It might be first come, first serve.
Yeah.
So these are free events, so you will not have to. And we really want to encourage. A huge shout out to Josh Torres with Lions Hondo Little League. First of all, has that beautiful sign up in commemoration of them, and we want to encourage these. If you play at Lions Hondo, if you play at Noonop, if you have played baseball in Roswell. This is part of our history. And let's sit a moment with these men.
Absolutely. And I will say this. That ball field that you're going to be sitting on here on the 15th is way nicer than what these at the time young men had when they played. I used to live right behind there. It's a beautiful ball field, and
it's beautiful.
Several ball fields actually, but
so much work.
And
so much work.
And to have the history that it does, to honor that, but like you said, regardless of where you play Little League baseball in town, this is your history. This is the history.
I'll never forget a fourth grader, Mike. He told me, Lions Hondo, they stink. I go to Noonop or whatever, and it was a fourth grader.
Yeah.
And then everybody looked because they knew I was going to respond.
Yeah.
And the little thing that I said is, you know what, guys, you need to realize this is greater than us. You're going to represent Roswell, and you know what? We've got some great teams representing right now too.
Sure.
So past, present. Before I forget, Mike, so we will have Dewey Johnson at the event on Saturday night. That will be there selling his books.
He'll be at both events, actually.
That's exactly right. We also have some of the Coach St. John family members that are going to set up a little table to do some celebration of their items.
Okay.
But most importantly, Mike, right now, if you have a connection of a connection of connection, I am one employee We're a huge organization, and not everything can be retrieved off the internet. If we have connections that are greater than us, make calls. Let's invite everybody and everybody. So let's validate who we know we do have connections.
There is the modern world of technology.
Absolutely.
And then there's the old school grapevine. And people know people, the families, and
so
this and that.
Make the calls. We'd love to make many calls, but people can make many calls. So we know we have connections with Jimmy Valdez, Farrell Dunham, David Sherrod, Tommy Jordan, and Harold Hobson.
Awesome.
We have Coach St. John's family representation. Exceedingly of that, make those calls and connections. If you're a family member of a family member, represent, show up, be proud.
Absolutely.
We'll have extra tables, so we'll do it. If you have any information, please call me at 622-8333.
And even if you're
anything.
like adjacent, they were family of this, the friends of that, or we were part of one of the business sponsors, or we were part of whatever. If you had any kind of attachment to that team,
those moments,
we would love to have you there.
Even the radio moments.
Yeah.
So this is just an all call on behalf of the Historical Society. If you are with the county or the city or governments or family members that just remember those moments, let's come out. Let's fill up that field. So make sure and bring your lawn chairs. Yeah. We'll start at 7:30.
And the documentary is, I believe, I don't know if this is a premiere of it, but
yes. And shout out to Peter Reddick. If you need more information on that, give us a call. Yes, so we're unveiling this. We're premiering it.
And to
we
be
want
honest,
to do it together.
It's not easy to view yet.
Oh, no.
So if you want to see it, you're going to have to see it.
Time.
Yeah, if you're going to want to see this, which you really want to, your really only opportunity for the time being will be here on August 15th to
and
do
we're
that.
Looking for sponsors. So if you have a connection with Cracker Jacks or Licorice, or you just want to say, Amy, we'll be happy on behalf of this organization to bring it, call, and let's just have a fill up. I want the parking lot to be full. And we say, wow, I want the roar to be heard to the men that are in the heavens.
Absolutely.
And so don't forget, if you need any more information, call 622-8333, all for the love of the game. Sunday, so again, Saturday, 7:30, we'll start the ceremony. Be there at 7:30. We'll start the documentary at 8. Now on Sunday, wonderful presentation, 2 o'clock in the archives. Dewey Johnson will be there. We'll have the baseball men there. We'll have family members of St. John. Be a great time to see the presentation.
A little cooler and a little calmer. So if you want to have more extensive chats with these men.
Yes, so get Dewey's autograph. Make sure and go to both events. He's got a great presentation on the book. We're celebrating, Historical Society will be celebrating throughout the year our 50 years. July the 3rd was 50 years that our museum unveiled and literally pulled that beautiful covering off of our sign celebrating 50 years. So everybody that comes in the museum right now is going to get our beautiful 50th anniversary sticker. Now, and let's just celebrate.
In case you don't know, the house you're walking in is much older than the Historical Society. That building is.
Yeah.
But the Historical Society in of itself is 50
the museum.
years old.
You're exactly right. So the house was built, completed construction in 1912, and the White family lived in that beautiful home. And the generous donations of the White family allowed us to be a museum after 1976. So it's just a great opportunity. And speaking of baseball, I love it. Patty Swinson's calling with the Invaders, talking about history. There's Joe Ballman history.
Yeah,
right
matter of
there.
fact, they won.
Patty,
they won their division. I meant to announce that, and I forgot. Yeah, they won their division. They're in the playoffs. It's an exciting time to go see
Mike,
some
that was
Invader
meant
baseball.
for her to call. We're talking about baseball.
Well, she sent me a thing yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this. So as you said, I was like, I was supposed to do that.
What greater opportunity the Historical Society to celebrate the legacy of ball from Little League World Series to Joe Ballman, now Invaders. Love it.
Yeah.
You know me, Mike. I'll sit here and talk about ball all day. So
she literally sent me a thing yesterday saying, don't forget to hey, mention that they won their division.
That's amazing.
It's playoff time. Get your tickets. Go out there.
Please support them.
Beginning here July 31st, I think they start playing playoff baseball here in
Shout out to the Invaders. We're honored to support them, and we need to support them a little bit more. Speaking of support, blood drives. I know they're needing blood.
Yes.
Our next blood drive is August the 18th.
Okay.
If you want me to sign you up, all you have to do is text me, 575-915-4471. We need to fill this blood drive up, and we'll have the blessings. Hey, Mike.
They're in desperate need.
This is a good teaser.
Yeah.
I have homemade bread in the freezer. If you call me today, you're getting homemade bread, Margaret Lackey. ladies and gentlemen, that's worth like $20.
How about that? Bread's pretty
Oh, heck
delicious.
yes. Yes. So let's get the blessings will be there on August 18th and saving lives. Come on, guys.
And this is one thing that I highly recommend because Amy does the people that sign up to donate blood during the historical size blood drive. She always cooks up swag bags and gifts.
You're going to get blessings.
It's kind of an extra, like, I'm sure people go all out and do amazing things at their blood drives, but you go to one at the Historical Society, you kind of get extra swag. You get extra just thank yous for coming out.
And Jason Garcia with Mexico Military Institute ROTC program, and so many. We've represented them. Even doors have opened through the Mexico Military Institute through our swag bags representing. And I love those connections. So if you have, please let's fill up that blood drive.
But they are in desperate need.
They are.
And I'm telling you. They're always low during the summer months anyway because one of the big donors for blood, believe it or not, are high schools.
And
they're out during the summer. So they really so please sign up for these blood drives.
And Mike, you bring up a good point. Some of these high schoolers that have been off for the summer, they're probably eligible to donate too. So let's make those connections. It is in the afternoon, even a high schooler.
Absolutely.
622-8333 or text me at 575-915-4471. A lot of things still going on. Save the date for Guy Penrod. We wanted to update you on something. He'll be coming on December the 10th.
We got it locked down now.
We did get confirmation. Tickets will be available September 1. So September 1, not August 1. We're working on something.
And I'm warning you folks, the earlier the better on this one. We've already had people from counties over.
Oh, yes.
Guy Penrod's coming. So locals, I'm telling you, September 1, when tickets go on sale, you want to guarantee a ticket. You're gonna have to do it early because they're gonna get scooped up quick.
He's gonna sell out. You know what's fun, Mike? I'm glad you mentioned that. You know, at First Assembly in Carlsbad, they're ready to fill that place up. And they're on fire. The minute they said, they're trying to let us say, how many tickets do we need to buy to get in advance?
I'm telling you, word's getting out that Guy Penrod's coming to Southeast New Mexico.
So let me say this. If you're very anxious, we like to use that word, call the museum and I'll get a wait list going.
Okay.
So call me at 622-8333. I want calls, not texts on this so we can make sure and have all the information. Right. If you want to be put on a waiting list, 622-8333, we will literally call you on September 1 and get that going.
And we might also have bonus blessing opportunities for certain fans of Mr. Penrod.
Yes. You're right. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. You know, I was just talking to Pastor Nate from Grace Community Church, and God has just really laid on my heart some special details right before Christmas. So there will be some very unique blessing opportunities at this event. So December 10th, again, tickets will be available September 1. Exciting news, and I know we'll be, Mike, next week we have our first Museum Day meeting.
Cool.
Woo, 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 woo. So that's going to be right around the corner.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like the fall. Oh, wait, August is Saturday.
So,
yeah.
So shout out to our amazing group. It's not me, it's we. We work together as a team. We as Museum Day crew. So that is, mark your calendars, October the 3rd, Museum Day 10 to 5. We've got support from all of our amazing
crew. 7, 8 museums?
Yeah, it's 7 locations. 7, okay. It's going to be 8
museums, 7
I'm
locations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, and to be finalizing details, we might have, Mike, every year we come up with some additional blessings.
Sure.
So follow with more information, Caroline Brooks and so many of the representatives. Again, it's a great group. If you need more information on that, you can call me at 622-8333 and we'll have more information to come.
It's such a cool, unique event because there's no town like Roswell that can bolster and host an event like this because most towns of this size don't have let alone 8 museum places to enjoy.
Hello. Visit our museum, not museums, and then it's a full page of listening. So, I just love our museums. I love every one of them. I do want to mention our historic book fair also will be on October the 3rd.
Great.
John and Donna and so many others. We're going to have vintage books that have been
Holidays
donated.
Are coming up. Perfect time to maybe do a little pre-holiday shopping for some fans.
And we're going to have some additional blessings. We're going to have some art one-time opportunities there. We're going to, and Mike, we've got some great support inside and outside. We're going to have some new features outside too. So mark your calendars, October the 3rd, for Museum Day, and what a blessing it is to be a part of that. I was supposed to be on the radio here today with Dee from House of Flowers.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate kind of Christmas in July now, but it's coming up. So I do want to give a shout out to all of the Historical Society Holiday with Friends peoples. So we've got that
Which will
event.
be right around the corner.
Oh my gosh, Michael, it's going to be, and people are like, don't rush it.
Christmas is tomorrow,
We're trying
folks.
to remind you. Hey, mark your calendars. So mark your calendars for November the 21st. That is the Historical Society's Holiday with Friends.
Yeah.
But that celebration goes over to the very historical House of Flowers.
Yeah.
That's actually, I believe, celebrating the holidays right now.
Speaking of
too.
Roswell and history, and
and
the
they've supported
flowers,
us, and
yeah,
that's the historical building.
the building. Yeah, the building's as historical as the business.
Whoa,
it is. Yeah.
whoa. So, I just want to encourage people to support local in general. We
Yeah.
have local treasures. But again, mark your calendar. Holiday with Friends, Deborah Lucas, baked goods, and so much more. I even had one of our vendors, I'm going to shout out to Georgia Bader. She's like, how many more inches can I get of my table? I've got some. So I've got to shout out to her. I don't know what she's working on, but she's working on some good things. So, and we've got a new vendor, and I'm really, really excited, Mike. It is Kate and Claire.
Okay.
Miss Naranjo, she's going to pull up in her charming Western boutique trailer in the front. So, and the way to Mike Winter's heart is, yes, there's going to be some food outside. You're going to have to listen. We've got a food truck coming. I will not say the name because we need to confirm some things. I believe we're good to go. There is going to be food.
All right.
So again, November the 21st, and that is 10
People
to
will
5.
stay longer if there's food.
Oh, you better believe it. Some clothes, some food. Yes,
Right.
we're trying to cover it all.
Yeah.
And Elaine Mayfield is working with me on some fun new things. So November 21st, museum will be adorned for Christmas.
And folks, I'm telling you right now, you've made somebody mad this week. Go to House of Flowers. Do right by them.
heck
Hook
yes.
them up. I don't care who it is. Support
yeah.
the local business. Go check. And if you don't realize what we're talking about, that building, the history behind it, go visit and see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
They're not to mention they're going to do amazing things to find you a plant or a flower or whatever you're looking for.
Well,
but
I think they've got some celebrating Christmas in July right now going on, so
Good
call
deal.
them.
Yeah.
But those very special menu. I am happy to announce as of today, shout out to the Levins. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will be HTO at our amazing event.
So they'll be providing their
So
tea
we've
from
got
their
the
store on
food thing
2nd
going
Street.
on.
Yeah.
We've got the tea. Yes, and so much more. This event is really going to take a moment to personalize the many details and the legacy of Peppers. I've been talking to the Rowe family. We're going to be doing celebration legacy back from the clubhouse staff to current. So if you want more information, but it'll be $90 a person, $700 per table. RSVP date will be September the 4th. And so on Tuesday, September 29th, it'll be at the gala.
Yes.
And the doors will open at 5:30 because we're going to have party on the patio with live entertainment. Woo! From 5:30 to 6:30.
Very reminiscent of something you do at Peppers.
Amen, brother. Dinner buffet. It'll be a buffet at 6:30, and then we'll get that event going right after everybody's had them all. Oh, and Mike, last but not least, a way to your heart. I've said her name, and I'm going to say it again because she was one of the diehard. I think she went like twice a week to Peppers without fail. Deborah Lucas is going to be partnering with us on that, so you'll have the ultimate dessert from Deborah Lucas.
I just was wondering. This is me, just because we were talking about they were going to do the party on the patio thing. I wonder if they can dig up some of the old musicians that used to do party on the patio.
Yes.
I know one, and he should come out of retirement. He's a teacher, and I don't think he does gigs much anymore, but he spent many a Friday on the patio at Peppers.
So absolutely. So we're going to have live entertainment. Now we'll only have it for an hour because, that's one thing that Adam and I were laughing about. You can only do so many things in this 1 hour.
Sure.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. We're going to take a moment to celebrate everybody that's impacted their lives. And whether we can reach out to all the museums. Now, on the flip side, the list is long and distinguished of so many. But we're going to do something very intentional and in hopes that, one thing we love about the Gala Event Center, they're doing their own kind of party on the patio thing. So I think shout out to them for honoring that legacy too and doing that and evolving. But if you need more information about this event, if you want to be a sponsor, help support, have some great ideas.
It's going to be a fun night, big night.
Oh my
goodness, a lot of memories, a lot of entertaining, a lot of good times.
We've even got some signage. One thing I do want to mention, if you did purchase some of the signs, the legacy signs of Peppers, and you could partner with us on this event, I want to shout out to Backdraft. They're going to work with us on that.
Cool.
We really appreciate them doing that, to bring some of those signs to really take a trip down memory lane.
Sure.
Last but not least, silent auction. We will have a silent auction. And so, we're really excited.
And if you don't bid, it won't be so silent, so bid.
hey, and if you want to know what we've got, Elaine Mayfield and I are working on some fun, one-of-a-kind things. And Mike, one of the things that's going to be available there is a one-of-a-kind something from Peppers.
Okay.
So that's
all right.
So, and you're going to have to be there. You know, you can't.
Something that
it's something.
It's very,
special.
very iconic Peppers.
Yes. So we want, I believe that all 50,000 Roswellites have been impacted by Peppers. So one thing we want you to know is the Historical Society is a nonprofit organization. We can't afford to send out 25,000 invitations. So our members, regular supporters of these heritage dinners will get mailers. If you do not get a mailer, it is not invite only. We want the whole entire town to come out.
Come to our website, get reservations.
Yes.
Call the Historical Society, email Amy, whatever you got to do, get that done. We
That's right.
We would love to fill the gala here in September with nothing but fond memories and group people supporting Peppers.
So look for, if you're wanting online availability, it'll be online next week. Call me for more information. We can do things on the phone. If you're wanting to make an online purchase, that'll be next week. Literally everything will be available. Mailers will go out. It's just taking a moment to celebrate Peppers. And on behalf of the Historical Society 44th Annual, we're, Mike, every year, you know, when you get that program, you see all the list of the 43 names. We're just so excited to have Peppers in the list of, man, they've just done so much to impact the community, and especially our heritage dinner for all these years. So if they're not cooking, now they're celebrating with us. So we think that's really, really cool.
Absolutely. It is cool. It's just, it's almost a passing of the baton a little bit, or kind of a change in the guard a little bit.
Another thing I do want to mention, it's believe it or not, Mike, we just gave out scholarships. We will be giving out more before you know it.
Yeah.
Youth Challenge Academy has started their program. I will be going out. I have the honor and privilege to go out to speak to this amazing new group. There's a great group out there. If you want to be part of scholarships, New Mexico Youth Challenge Academy will be getting some more scholarships in December. So this program is not ended. And you know what, Mike, I want to brag on just for a minute too, is after school program and a lot of educational programs. Mike, we have been giving group tours like you can't imagine.
That's awesome.
Job Corps, Mike. After school program, Mike, we've got more groups coming this week. We have had hundreds of kids come through our doors. These things would not happen without Fred Boggs, Robin Billington, some new volunteers, really taking that time to really get these kids excited. Mike, we've got one group of kids that have had so much fun through after school program. It's going to be their third time they came. Now they wanted to meet John talking about being an author and stuff. So just great opportunities. We've got our intern working. I will shout out Braden Hardy. He's going to be a high school senior at Roswell High School. And Mike, through his working and traveling, he's never stopped helping support the Historical Society. So we've got those intern programs that just keep on going. So,
and folks, if you want to get more involved, please go to our website, learn to become learn how you can become a member.
Books,
of course. Purchasing, like, don't forget, we still have our Peter Hurd prints available online. Many of the books from John LeMay, Donna Blake Burchell,
Dewey Johnson.
Elvis Fleming.
If you want to start reading Dewey Johnson's book now and then get it autographed, we have them. If you want to call 622-8333, be happy to give you a book, and you can take the book out to get it autographed, too.
Absolutely, too. RoswellNMHistory.org is our website. Please like and follow the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico on Facebook.
Instagram.
That way you can, and Instagram as well. That way you can stay up to date on all these different events coming up and everything.
See us at the poll. Today is Tuesday.
That's
Where's
right.
the time?
Tomorrow.
So tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Come on out to
shout
our poll.
out to the Roswell Victory Home. They've really been working hard for us, Mike. If you need more information or need help around your house, they can help you. They're doing their fundraisers. They have helped us.
Yeah, they've really grown and done a lot here in the last couple years.
If you need help or want to talk to them directly, come to the poll tomorrow at 9 o'clock. They're there. Mike, we have already got jobs, and so many people have gotten help because they're praying with us, and then they'll literally do jobs to help.
They are looking to help clean up yards or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever work can be done.
Inside, outside. So we'll see you at the poll tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Mike, thank you for helping make all this possible.
Anytime.
We've got a lot going on.
And folks, come on out, support the Invaders. Come out, support baseball.
Yes.
Come out August 15th and 16th to the two-day event there. There's just so much going on the radar.
There
just
really
get involved and get out there and have some fun with us.
Yes, follow us, or if you want to become a member, you could get our newsletters and have information about all of these
Absolutely.
things. There's a lot. 622-8333 if you need any, have any questions or anything.
Absolutely. Well, thank you,
Mike. I appreciate it.
I'm sure
we
you got
appreciate you.
10 more fires to put out, so we'll let you do that.
We're going to get it done. We're going to get her done.
That's right. And I guess Ralph's around the corner to pick you up to get you off to the next thing. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. All right. Hey, Donna Blake Virtual.
Dewey Johnson.
Elvis
If
Fleming.
you want to start reading Dewey Johnson's book now and then get it autographed, we have them. If you want to call at 622-8333, be happy to give you a book, and you can take the book out to get it autographed, too.
Absolutely, too. RoswellNMhistory.org is our website. Please like and follow the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico on Facebook.
Instagram.
That way you can, and Instagram as well. That way you can stay up to date on all these different events coming up and everything.
See us at the poll. Today is Tuesday.
That's
Where's
right.
the
So
time? So tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Come
and
on out to the
shout
poll.
out to the Roswell Victory Home. They've really been working hard for us, Mike. If you need more information or need help around your house, they can help you. They're doing their fundraisers. They have helped us.
Yeah, they've really grown and done a lot here in the last couple years.
If you need help or want to talk to them directly, come to the poll tomorrow at 9 o'clock. They're there. Mike, we have already got jobs, and so many people have gotten help because they're praying with us, and then they'll literally do jobs to help.
They are looking to help clean up yards or whatever. Whatever work can be done.
Inside, outside. So we'll see you at the poll tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Mike, thank you for helping make all this possible.
Anytime.
We've got a lot going on.
And folks, come on out, support the Invaders. Come out, support baseball.
Yes.
Come out August 15th and 16th to the two-day event there. There's just so much going on the radar.
There
just
really
get involved and get out there and have some fun with us.
Yes, follow us, or if you want to become a member, you could get our newsletters and have information about all of these
Absolutely.
things. There's a lot. 622-8333 if you need any, have any questions or anything.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Amy.
Mike. I appreciate it.
I'm sure
we
you got
appreciate you.
10 more fires to put out, so we'll let you do that.
We're going to get it done. We're going to get her done.
That's right. And I guess Ralph's around the corner to pick you up to get you off to the next thing. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The U.S. retaliates for Iran's targeting of American troops in Jordan earlier this week. U.S. Central Command says a number of Iranian military-related targets were struck overnight. Those targets reduced to rubble. Inflation fears and the Iran war sent oil prices higher while stocks tumbled yesterday. The Dow fell more than 1,100 points yesterday. However, today, a comeback on Wall Street. The key index is trading higher so far this morning. Russia has unleashed a devastating overnight attack on Ukraine. Missile and drone strikes all across the country. At least 8 people, children among them, were killed. And there will be no Senate committee votes today on Attorney General nominee Todd Blanche. The vote's been canceled. A couple of Republican senators threatening no votes. The Dow is up 332 points. NASDAQ ahead 561. More details at srnnews.com.
Now, time for another Otis Advisory. You've seen those shows where 2 guys are fighting and one of them swings back and bangs his head right into the other guy's skull on purpose. Well, how come only the other guy falls down while Headbutt Guy just keeps on going like nothing happened? Hell, he's just banged his head into something too. If that was you, you'd be screaming, "Oh, Uncle Otis, that hurts. Why did I do that? Time out." Well, that's how it is with inflation. Everybody's head hurts, but only half of them act like they feel it. It's a 2-state solution. You're soaking in it. All while the Biden cartel just applies heat to drain the wealth right off the top. We'll all weigh 90 pounds, and that's the real equality. So yeah, your head ought to hurt, inflation, fake engagement rings, having to play miniature golf again because that's all you got, and paying double for gas to make the polar bears happy. Inflation makes you do crazy things, like toasting your bread on just one side because you can't afford to do the whole thing after you get home from that gluten-free bread line. Anyway, if you don't want to be the skunk at the lawn party, you'd better act like you want more inflation, at least until the lights go out altogether. That's when you'll know Earth is finally happy. It's like Paradise Lost again, home edition. I'll see you at the Peace March.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today. With that big high pressure system overhead, we'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
This is Melanie from Glenn's Furniture. After a long day, the world finally slows down. Sink into a power recliner that knows exactly what you need. Smooth, effortless motion. Plush support that melts away the stress in a moment that is just yours. Because you've earned more than just a seat. You've earned a place to unwind. You deserve to come home to comfort. Come down to Glenn's on Union in Alameda, where we've been providing comfort and free delivery since 1953.
Summer fun is almost done, but the savings roll on during the Roswell Honda Summer Event. Now through the end of the month, score an unbelievable rate on your next ride, like 5.49% for up to 60 months on 2026 Civic Hatchback, 3.99% for up to 60 on 26 HRV and Accord Hybrid, 2.49% for up to 36 months on 26 CRV and CRV Hybrid, and an unbelievable 1.99% for up to 36 months on 2026 Ridgeline. The Summer Event on now at Roswell Honda, 2177 West 2nd. Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390. It's time to kick off the 2026 Chavez County 4-H and FFA Stock Show and Fair, July 24th through August 1st. Brought to you by Pierce Ranch Store in Roswell. Join KSVP TV for live coverage from the Hobson Arena at the Eastern New Mexico State Fairgrounds. From goat shows to heifer and steer competitions and the exciting Junior Livestock Sale. Catch all the action live. Pierce Ranch Store in Roswell is your one-stop shop for locally grown and raised beef, pork, eggs, and more. Pierce Ranch Store, 124 East 2nd in Roswell. A proud supporter of 4-H and the FFA.
Here's a Mornings with Mike Winters fun fact. A group of 12 or more cows is called a flink. If you have only 11 cows, that's called a lot of cow pies. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. We are closing in on 9 o'clock. Town Hall News is up next. Folks from Wings for Life will join us next hour. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters right here on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, KEND, Roswell, New Mexico. We'll be back.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. A key inflation barometer, one that is closely monitored by the Fed, has prices 3.7% higher last month compared to a year ago. Meanwhile, the American economy grew at 1.5% April to June. Wall Street is rallying this morning, taking back some of what it lost in yesterday's major sell-off. The U.S. retaliates for Iran's targeting of American troops in Jordan earlier in the week. U.S. Central Command says a number of IRG-related targets were hit overnight. Those targets reduced to rubble. And Russia unleashed a devastating overnight attack on Ukraine.
The onslaught of ballistic missiles and drones has been going on for hours. Explosions were first reported in Kyiv shortly before midnight local time. Several fires broke out, and the authorities have been urging people to remain in shelters. As the night has gone on, waves of cruise missiles and drones have been reported heading for targets across the country. First to the central cities of Dnipro and Kryvyi Rih, but soon as far west as Lviv, where 2 apartment buildings have been damaged.
The BBC's Ali McConnell. He delivered a lengthy statement but then refused to answer any questions. Dr. Anthony Fauci appearing before a Senate panel investigating the origins of COVID-19. Fauci repeatedly took the fifth, Senator Rand Paul says Fauci owes the American people an apology for his handling of the pandemic.
Instead of an apology, you have for years avoided responsibility.
Paul raising the possibility of Fauci being held in contempt of Congress. There is progress in the battle against the raging wildfires burning across southwest France. Some 84,000 evacuees now being allowed to return to their homes. On Wall Street, stocks are higher this morning. The Dow is up 152 points. The Nasdaq 498 points higher, a gain of 2%. Townhall.com.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free, no-risk consultation. 800-292-7875. 800-292-7875. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-292-7875.
South Korean chip maker Samsung Electronics' bottom line has exploded recently, thanks in large part to the AI boom.
Samsung has said that the investments that we're seeing around the world in building AI data centers means that you need more servers, and to put inside those servers, you need chips that are made by Samsung, essentially. Net profit was up 56% compared to the previous quarter, so the first 3 months of this year. But in South Korea, we actually look at operating profit, and compared to the same 3 months a year ago, operating profit was up 1,800%. They made $62 billion in operating income in that quarter.
And that's the BBC's Maura Fogarty. Todd Blanche's nomination to become Attorney General has stalled, with lawmakers scrapping a planned committee vote. A couple of Republicans, Senators John Cornyn and Tom Tillis, still not on board. Townhall.com. A historic divinity school is offering the first doctoral degree in AI and moral agency.
At the end of the Civil War, a Union soldier and Baptist minister founded a school in Raleigh, North Carolina to provide formerly enslaved people with religious literacy. Now that same school, Shaw University, wants to provide literacy of a new kind, AI literacy. Starting next year, Shaw's Divinity School plans to offer a new degree track, the Doctor of Education in Artificial Intelligence and Moral Agency. It will become the first theological school of the Association of Theological Schools Network to offer a degree in AI on either the master's or doctoral level. Keith Peters reporting.
Microsoft has posted strong quarterly earnings, beating analyst expectations. The company earned $90 billion in the April through June quarter, up 18% from a year ago. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man in this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat. Yeah, come on.
I feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. The travel witch and what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio.
Broadcasting live from high atop the J.P. White Building in downtown Roswell, New Mexico. It's Mornings with Mike Winters on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
Now, here's your host, Mike Winters.
It is 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 3 of Mornings with Mike Winters, right here on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Welcome to it.
Hope your day is going amazingly well.
Indeed, the penultimate day of your week.
Yeah, it's going to be warm again, as it is. But maybe some respite in the form of rain this week.
Yes.
Knock on wood. I want some. I know people are like, well, I got cookout, I got this, but it'll be all right.
I just learned a fact that, I don't really know how to feel about it, but it's kind of borderline offensive to me. Mosquitoes, and it's mosquito season, so just bear this in mind. When they bite you, they also pee on you.
Really?
To make room for more blood.
Lovely.
My first thought is, how dare you? Like, the bite's bad enough, but you're gonna R. Kelly me? Like, that's... come on.
You think they'd empty before they go in for the
I don't know
blood.
exactly how all that works, but yeah, just it feels like insult to injury, you know?
Yeah. Well, I know there's mosquitoes here, and I know we have them in their thing, and they do happen, but I don't even worry about mosquitoes around here, because I literally grew up.
Well,
you can sit out there
in
like going,
skeeter country.
Oh my gosh, it was god-awful.
But I'll say, because it's been a much wetter season with all the monsoonal moisture, we've had a definite uptick in mosquitoes.
Yeah. Although we have more flies here.
We have a lot more flies. Yeah. And biting flies.
Yeah.
Like, weirdly.
Yeah, them cows bring all the flies.
I've spent years trying to convince my daughter, honey, it's just a fly. It's not going to hurt you. And now there's biting flies. Great.
Well, and about a week or two ago, we had big old fly season here in our building.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every year it has there's a week where these big flies just start roaming around the building.
And when we say big fly, like, these things are like, I had to double take to see if it was a cockroach for a quick second. It's a big fly. But do you think that they just hang like one big strip of fly paper up at because I haven't seen one in a while.
I think they live here. I think they groom somewhere down in that dark thing we have way down, like when you turn that alley, you go down them steps to nowhere.
Yeah, the pit into the
I think they start
darkness.
there and they pupate and come out like 1 week a year, and they meander through the building and then they die or whatever because of flies.
I have a lot of theories about this building.
Yeah.
Like I think there's one ogre who lives inside of the pit of eternal darkness.
Right.
And I know this because he's the one who has to keep hitting the bar to keep the vibration moving, to keep the heat or the cool going.
Right.
Because every, so often in this building, you'll just hear a Kong.
It is. Yep.
Kong. He's like, oh, okay, that's the ogre.
That's the guy he's beating up.
He's hard at work, making sure that the pole that vibrates to give us heat is still in function.
I picture it like, but I feel like they reward him like the old dude in Waterworld in the tanker, in the Exxon Valdez where he spits, "Thank you, sir." I feel like they just throw him like a nougat of food.
Well, for some reason, I in my head, the thing I picture is him pushing one of those like in circles, like the log.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a piece, like an apple hanging right in front of him, and he's just trying to get to the apple.
Now I'm going Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of thing with the bell tower. But anyway, I don't know.
I just know that this building has ogres. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. And big flies.
And big flies.
I mean, they're meaty. Like, if you want to eat bugs, these would probably, sustain you.
As a man who's eaten my fair share of bugs over the now, food grade bugs, granted, cockroaches, crickets, and whatnot. Usually they were like honey roasted.
That's just a question. Now I want to see someone walk. Are these bugs food grade?
It is really funny when you hear somebody say something is food grade that has no business being food grade. Like, what was it? There was I think it's like a certain kind of fish that's like sturgeon or something like that. That's like famously inedible and like it's poison. But they said this is a food grade, version of it. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm jump right on that bad boy.
Where's the department that decides what things are food grade or what makes something food grade?
It's kind of like now I'm going in a different direction, but it's like the whole puffer fist thing where you got to basically cut it right. If you don't, you're going to kill everybody.
There's a poison sac that you have to cut out before you can get to the tasty fish.
How many people died before they figured that one out? I mean, I'm just like, Like, at what point do you say, maybe we shouldn't eat this fish anymore?
Well, it's one of those ancient, Chinese like things that's passed down or handed down, Japanese things that's handed down. So I'm sure generations before, had to learn that valuable lesson. And it wasn't them passing it down to their children because they died. So
right. I'm just saying. I mean,
it was somebody out in the restaurant and they saw Phil eat the fugu and
people just
didn't cook it right.
Casually eating puffer fish in their little, bougie little restaurant. I'm like, there's probably a whole generation of people who died before they figured out you cut this thing out before you eat these things. I mean, it's just.
But like I heard, for example, the stickers on fruit are food grade, meaning they're edible.
The sticker?
The sticker.
Oh.
You can eat the sticker. I mean, I don't think it's got any kind of nutritional value or anything. It's just not going to poison. I think that's what makes something food grade is it's not going to inherently poison you.
You can eat the paper, thanks.
You shouldn't. I wouldn't, but you can.
Well, what about the beef jerky thingy that they stick in the beef jerky?
Yeah, it clearly says do not eat. This is not food. Although one would think if it's stored with food, it's got to be food grade.
Right.
So it's food grade, but not an edible food grade. See, there's a lot of lines of separation there that we have to figure out. Some tiers in the system.
Yeah. Just saying.
But you have a whole room chock full of people.
We got a full slate for you for this hour of the show. Let me give you the rundown.
Indeed.
We'll get you updated with the weather and all that here in just a bit. We might get rain. Might not, but we might. And then we're going to be joined by some folks from the Wings for Life program. Shirley Klingsmith will join us, and we'll have some of the youth join us as well here. And we'll talk a little bit about what they do if you're not familiar, and we'll meet some of the young children that are part of it here. Yes. And then later on this hour, we'll get you up to date with news of the local variety, Wall Street Business Update, whatever else we can come up with for this hour of the show.
Indeed.
That being said, let us take a gander at that weather.
Weather this hour brought to you by Southwest Bearing under new ownership. Custom solutions for your heavy equipment. Hydraulic hoses, hose repair, bearings, seals, sprockets, belts, tools, fluids, and fittings.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today with that big high pressure system overhead. We'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
Thank you, Steve. Currently 77 degrees here in Roswell. Humidity is at 62%. It says winds at the moment are out of the south at 13 miles per hour. Maybe. My trees aren't moving that much, though. Humidity is at 62% right now. Today, sunny and 104. Yeah, I wish it was better, but it's not. But southeast winds 10 to 15. Tonight, clear, overnight low of 75 degrees. South winds 5 to 10. Friday during the day, much like today, sunny and hot with a high of 104. South winds 5 to 10. But tomorrow night, we are looking at a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with an overnight low of 73 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday, we're looking at a 40% chance at afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy. High of only 96 on Saturday with north winds 10 to 15. Probably going to be a little more humid, though, my guess. 50% chance of rain Saturday night. Mostly cloudy, overnight low of 69. And then Sunday, sunny skies, a high of 97. And then we're back into the 1-aughts, 101. Monday, Tuesday, 100 for next Wednesday of next week. All right, 9:15. We're going to take a 3.5 minute break 4.5 minute break, and then we will talk with the folks from Wings for Life on the other side. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
Score out-of-this-galaxy savings all month long at Roswell Hyundai, including $1,000 in bonus cash or 3.99% for 60 months on Palisade or 3.49% for 60 months on Kona SE. Get $2,000 in bonus cash or 4.99% for 60 on Santa Cruz or 3.49% for 60 on Elantra SE. And $3,000 in bonus cash or 0% for 60 and no payments for 90 days on 26 Tucson SE. Grand Slam savings all month long at Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd.
People are often surprised by what they find here. More expertise than people expect. Advanced technology. Or board-certified physicians. Care you might expect to travel hours for, right here. We've never believed where you live should determine the care you receive. Close to family, close to home. We're here. Artesia General Hospital.
Don't let a tooth infection or painful wisdom teeth disrupt your life. At Carabelli Dental, our highly trained team specializes in extractions and wisdom teeth treatment. We're here to help patients find relief quickly and comfortably. With IV sedation options available, you can experience compassionate care from a team dedicated to your health, comfort, and smile.
Come see the team at Carabelli Dental at the corner of 9th and Main in Roswell, or call 575-622-4455.
Jennifer here at Trustmark Roofing and Windows. And did you know that we get a bunch of service calls per year from people who didn't even hire us? That means they originally hired someone else to replace their roof, windows, or gutters. Then later, when a problem popped up, they tried to call their contractor back to help, only to find out that the contractor has ceased to exist. They're gone, done, out of state, out of business. At Trustmark Roofing and Windows, we have serviced southeastern New Mexico for 20 years. As a second-generation contractor, we have serviced our area through many major hail and windstorms. We have customers who are the kids of customers that we've serviced many years ago. We will be here when you need us, period. For roofing, gutters, or windows, visit trustmarkroofing.org or call Trustmark Roofing and Windows 575-755-ROOF. That's 575-755-7663.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first. Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
If you plug your nose, you can't tell the difference between an apple, potato, and an onion, unless you open your eyes. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 19 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning, we have a bevy of people, full house this morning here. We have the folks from Wings for Life. Of course, Shirley Klingsmith is here with us, and there she is back there. And then we got some of our students as well here. Since all of you guys are on mic, we'll have you kind of just introduce yourselves here to everybody. What's your name?
My name is Camila Arroyo from Mountain View.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old now.
13 years old, okay. What is your name, young man?
This is Reyes. I'm from... Wait.
He's leaving Valley View.
Oh, he's
leaving Valley View and moving to Sierra.
Okay, and how old are you?
11.
11 years old. Okay, and what's your name?
Julian. I'm from...
Get right close to that mic there.
Julian. I'm from Valley View Elementary School, and I'm 8.
8 years old. Very good. And
my name is Frederick. My name is Frederick Reinwald. I'm at Mesa, and I'm 13 years old.
Very good. And one more.
My name is Sofia Guerra, and I'm 13 years old.
Very good. And so let me ask you guys, and we'll talk to the adults here in a minute, but what is Wings for Life for you guys? What does it talk about what you guys do? Who wants to go first? Ooh, someone's pointing. They're all pointing at you. Why is that?
I don't think that we should be allowed to be pointing, because then technically you're pointing at yourself.
Sure.
So.
That's good point here. But let me ask you, what? Tell me about Wings for Life. What does it mean to you?
It means that it teaches you about safety and how to not make the same mistakes that other people have made beforehand.
Sure. And it's way easier to learn it that way than actually. Trust me, I've done a few of those where you kind of learn the hard way. How about for you guys? What's Wings for Life for you? Go ahead.
Wings for Life teaches you a lot of stuff that you wouldn't really learn in school.
Yeah, life skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very important life skills.
What about for you guys? What's something you've learned in Wings for Life? What's been like a lesson or something that you've found very valuable so far?
Being respectful and listening to people and how to make friends.
Really good. Have you made some friends since then? Like some of these people in the room, maybe? Are some of these guys your friends? No? Oh, that's cold. How about for you? What's been something that you've learned since you've been a part of Wings for Life?
To make friends.
To make friends?
And then, I think just to make friends.
Make friends, okay. For you, what's been something that you've taken from Wings for Life? Something you've learned?
Wings for Life shows you the skills that you need to learn and like the things that you need to learn to not do to be able to have like a successful life.
Sure, absolutely. How long have you been part of Wings for Life now?
I think since the beginning of 7th grade, maybe.
Okay. And what grade are you in now?
Going into 8th.
Okay, so almost a year now. Very good. Good for you. How about for you? How long have you been part of Wings for Life?
I started in 6th grade and I am now going into 8th.
Okay. Now, for folks that, I kind of been talking with the kids and probably get one of you ladies to come in on the mic here to kind of give folks a little bit of background, because really Wings for Life it's an umbrella with a lot of different branches, because there's a lot of, different factors of Wings for Life. This particular wing of Wings for Life is kind of focuses on family and life skills and teaching children, but the families, how to, do those life skills that sometimes life you taught you didn't teach you, kind of thing.
Right, that's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a life skills and leadership program in all the schools. So we're in all the public 12 elementary schools, the 4 middle schools, University High School, and soon to be Roswell High School.
Very nice. Now, how do families get in touch with you? Do they have to get referred to you, or can they voluntarily? How does that process work?
Both. So we receive referrals from the schools and then also just voluntary.
Okay. So basically, if you're inquire at your school if you want, or if you can obviously go online, Wings for Life.
Absolutely, go to our website.
Yeah, and go and learn more. And conversely, too, yes, providing services too, but you guys also, it's a lot of volunteers, a lot of people. So if there's people that are looking to get involved, you guys do have a lot of opportunities for volunteers to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. We have a large team. We have about 22 part-time employees that help with all of our programs, and we'll be celebrating our 20 years of serving the Roswell community next
awesome.
year.
Nice. Is there a shindig planned? Or,
yes, we're going to plan a big celebration party.
Nice. Very good. We can do some party skills. You guys ready for a party?
Of course we are.
Nice. What's like your go-to? Like if you have, for food, if you're going to have a party, what's the perfect food to have at your party?
Nachos, pizza, and hot dogs.
Nachos, pizza, hot dogs. Top that. Who's got?
I would say sweets like ice cream, chocolate, candies.
Okay.
I'm the sugar type.
Sugar?
Yeah.
I've heard nothing wrong yet. Anybody else want to add to that list? Go ahead.
Birria tacos, hot Doritos, chili dogs, Cheetos.
All right.
And then tacos.
As long as they're hot
from
Cheetos.
Taco
As long
Bell.
as there's hot Cheetos.
Tacos are important. I think you said them twice. So we're going to
No matter what, always at the tacos.
Can't go wrong with tacos. What else to the list?
And spaghetti.
Spaghetti, too.
Spaghetti, too.
We're carving
okay.
up on this party. Anything else to the list? All right, very good. So maybe we'll start there. There's the food list for the party.
And plus, who knows what for the adults?
That's true. Yeah, and whatever you guys want.
We like all those.
That's true. Just our doctors get mad at us when we eat it all of it at once at any time. There, but
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes? Ooh, yeah, funnel cakes are good.
He didn't
Parents
even
would
finish
love
the
that.
question.
Have you guys gone out to the fair this week?
I don't think the fair is out yet.
It's the Chaves County Fair. I know it doesn't have all the rides and all the stuff that you probably
Chaves
like.
County Fair?
The one
But
in Roswell starts in October.
Yeah, the big Eastern Fair. That's the big one.
But the one in
Eastern
Lovington
Fair's really
starts the 31st and it ends August 8th.
Okay, and then Eddy County just had theirs last week, and they have rides and stuff. But they got funnel cake out there. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Funnel
you may not be
cake's
able to ride the rides or nothing, but but you can eat funnel cake out there if you need
So
it.
it's pretty much a funnel cake fair.
There you go.
All the livestock.
You know, there's a rule. If you're at the fair and you eat funnel cake, the calories don't count. I know you guys don't care because you're young, but any
Hey.
fair food you eat at the fair, as long as it's at the fair, it doesn't count. But if you take it off the fair and eat it, they count double. That's the rule. But if you eat it at the fair, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Good deal. So for you guys, what's been like for when you guys are doing things with Wings for Life? What's some of the typical classes, things that you guys do on a given day?
Sometimes we do challenges, and then we do food challenges,
Okay.
and then we do pizza parties.
Okay. So like food challenge. Tell me what a food challenge is.
Like, you gotta guess what the food is.
Okay. Like the types of foods, give me an example.
Like, they give you a bite of it.
Oh, and you got to guess what it is.
Cut.
Like, are you blindfolded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you smell?
No.
So they make you not smell either? Like, can you smell
I
the
can
food?
breathe.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, like sometimes, like with food,
Of course you can breathe.
like with food though, you kind of sometimes you smell. Like when you taste food, you use
You
your
can
nose
also like
too.
smell the aroma.
Like when you
of
eat
the
your
food.
pizza or your tacos, you're kind of smelling it when you're eating it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you take the nose part away, it kind of makes it harder to taste what it is sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, next time, there's one of my lines. They said if you blindfold and close your nose,
Then it's harder to like figure out what type of food
yeah,
it
if you
is.
eat, I think it's an apple, a potato, and a pear, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. So try it.
Sometimes I can't even smell those fruits.
Yeah, because you have a cold stuffed up. That's why you eat a chili, a good taco. It clears it right up. Good for you. So, what is that? One of your favorite things you like to do there? This is the food challenge. What's some of the other things you guys do?
I remember for my schedule, we would always do a lesson, and then we would do like a fun.
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
Fun and funny.
Yeah,
Can be both.
Yeah. We would do a fun activity related to it, and then at
Okay.
the end of the day, if we still had time, we would always play games like red light, green light, Andy's coming, all that stuff, just
Gotcha.
for fun.
Excellent. Very cool. So, what's kind of like some of the lessons that you guys are learning?
Drugs, Forever 14,
Okay.
and how to not use federal.
Okay.
And
So
other things
basic
related to that.
things that spotting what to look for when people talk to you about this stuff, what to steer clear of, and it's pretty scary sometimes out there, isn't it? Yeah, but that's why they have to educate you and be smart, and then we can focus on the fun stuff.
Well, of course, be smart.
Yeah, we got to, but sometimes if it's hard to be smart if you don't know.
True.
If
True.
no one's told you, you don't know.
Unless you ever heard, then.
That's true. Now, for you guys, what's some of the lessons that you guys have learned in some of your some of your classes?
They teach us a lot about responsibility, how to manage your feelings, how to not answer with violence whenever you're put in a situation
Sure.
where you could.
It's hard to do that sometimes.
It
'cause
is. Yeah.
Feelings, man, those things get going. You get excited or you get mad or it's hard to. It's like your inside voice. They used to yell at us about inside voice a lot. Do they do inside voice, outside voice?
Yeah.
You gotta kind of know how to turn it
Yeah.
on. Well, and this is the lesson I learned. I didn't have a class to teach me. I had to learn it. I had to make a fool of myself a couple times first. But sometimes you get mad about stuff, and then you end up doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
You end up even if you're right, you're now wrong. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it's kind of sometimes it's hard to learn that the hard way sometimes. So that's cool. But you guys. But also it teaches you to learn to think from other people's point of view or perspective. Yeah,
To be in their shoes.
yeah, because sometimes it's kind of like what you don't know. If you've only experienced this, so to you that's right. But if this person's only experienced this, to them that's right. But that doesn't necessarily make you both wrong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and that's where we got to learn sometimes. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Good deal. So what are you guys excited for a new year here with the school year and everything else?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you looking most forward to?
Seeing my friends again.
Seeing friends, hanging out. I mean, sure, it's not the classes. I mean, that's kind of. But
Making
yeah.
good friends.
Seeing friends and hanging out and all that.
I like the teachers, yeah, but the classes, sometimes I can't believe I'm going to say this because last year I used to love them. Now I have a feeling they're going to be a tiny bit boring.
Yeah. Well, they might get harder. They do get a little harder. I mean, as they get up in grades, the work gets a little bit harder. But you also get smarter. So you're growing with the grades. See, if you tried to do it 3 years ago, you couldn't do it, but now you can. See? The same kind of thing. So, but yeah. What about are any of you guys transitioned? Like you're going from like elementary to middle or middle to high? Anybody getting ready to do that yet? Okay, I didn't know. You guys, what guys? So you're going from to what grade now?
6th.
Okay. Are you excited for a switch to a new school?
I'm not.
You're not. But for you?
I was supposed to go up.
Yeah, those things kind of get tricky sometimes. Are you excited to start a new school this year?
Yes.
Because I know when I was your age, I was a little nervous. Like from going from elementary school to middle, I was like, oh, they're all bigger kids now. And like I was more nervous about, like not even high school. Like from middle school to high school, I felt a little more like prepared. But from elementary to middle school, I was like, I don't know, man. I was like in one classroom all day. Now I got like 6 of them. I don't know what I'm doing. So, but you're excited, huh? That'll be
The only
fun.
thing that made me nervous when I was moving was that, again, with the classes, but my elementary school prepared me. It was that the fact that we had to leave our old teachers behind that scared me.
You kind of miss that, don't you? But you know what? You're going to see them again. You'll be surprised how you pop around and you'll see them at stores or.
And lucky for me, my little sister actually goes to my old elementary school too, so I got to see some of my old teachers by going back to that school for my little sister.
That's pretty neat. You know, my wife is an elementary school teacher. She teaches at Brendo Elementary. She's a second grade teacher. Mrs. Sisson, that's my wife. She used to be Mrs. Jones, but y'all wouldn't have remembered that. That was long before you guys were born. I didn't even know her. I went to Monterey. But yeah, she's going into her 29th year, and I'll tell you this. She's got to the point. It makes me feel old, but she's literally she has grandkids. So like her kids that she has now are the grandkids of students.
Wow.
Not kids, but grandkids of students.
That's crazy.
It's kind of crazy sometimes, and so you see them. And occasionally we'll be like, we'll go to eat dinner or be somewhere, and we'll see this young man or young woman come up to us, and they're like one person was an RPD officer, and he's like, Mrs. Sisson, do you remember me? And like, oh, you're about 20 years ago she taught him. That's that great. You see it all the time. So, you do. You see it all the time. Very good. So talk about some of the greatest needs and things for Wings for Life right now, that as far as public and what you guys could use help-wise on that is, because I'm sure there's always stuff going on there because I know we got the program, we want to get more families involved, but at the same time, we do need more resources, more people to get, because the more we have, the more families we can help do this stuff.
It's always important that the community support programs like Wings for Life.
Yeah.
And we've been very fortunate, and I think that we have a lot of supporters, but we always want more students.
Sure.
That we can help and teach these leadership skills and make sure they're the healthiest, happiest.
Absolutely.
That they can be. And so we're just invite people to come to our website and register for our program.
Yeah. Is there any bare minimum requirements or anything?
There is not.
Okay.
Our program is open to all students.
If you're in need and need it, family.
Absolutely.
And really, and to be honest, there's a array of services. So it's kind of like, if you're couples, single couples. I mean, it's not just kids and, it's all family stuff.
We have community parenting and family programs.
Yeah. It's really all about life skills. And I kind of wish there was stuff like this 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like you learn it the hard way, and sometimes yes, families learn, but not always. You don't learn things like balancing budgets and things like that, and some stuff, those skills. And to be honest, sometimes your parents didn't even understand it. So if they don't understand it, how are they going to teach you how to do it? Absolutely. And so it really gets to be kind of lost in the shuffle sometimes. And so Wings for Life is a great organization to really help people kind of figure out the if you can figure this stuff out, then when it comes to the big challenges, you're going to be prepared and equipped to handle those kinds of things. And that's what, because life is hard. We're always, if life was
Parenting
easy.
is hard. It's all hard.
You guys did not come with owner's manuals.
Right.
Did you know that? Like when you were born, there wasn't like a book that taught you how to work you guys. It was...
When they expect all of personality to come out with a book.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly. It won't work. It don't work. So we all learn. But for you guys too, otherwise you could read the book and then learn how to work yourself, right?
Sometimes I wish.
It's too deep. I don't want to think about all that too. But,
yeah, it's confusing as well.
So I want to ask you a question right now. I know you guys have got a long time, but like if you had to pick today, when you grow up, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be an FBI.
You want to be in the FBI, like an FBI agent? Okay. You want to be like the Men in Black FBI guys with the suits and the whole... Okay, cool.
Are we sure that's real? I mean, just throwing that out there.
I don't know. Just saying. I know there's guys in suits with earpieces. That's all I know. What they do, I don't know. You have to ask him. Who else wants to?
I want to be a mechanic.
Okay, like auto mechanic or plane mechanic? Or?
It doesn't really matter.
You just want to work on things.
Mechanic.
You want to be a tinker. Very good. Do you like to build stuff? Do you like to work with your hands?
Well, not build stuff, but yeah, like I'm fine with working with my hands.
Okay. So, like, let me ask you, like, if someone handed you like a radio or some kind of gadget, you like to take it apart and mess with it?
I'm not that advanced yet, but like
you don't have to be advanced. You just like to do it. I tore apart many things and didn't know what I was doing.
I tear things apart. I just don't know how to put them back together.
Yeah,
gosh.
That's the trick, is to figure it out. But that's cool. Well, good deal. Do you like cars?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Like, what's your coolest car? Like, what's the coolest car to you?
My dad has a 1978 Greenwood Gold Mustang, not Mustang, Corvette.
Nice. Wow. So do you like work on the car with your dad?
No, we actually haven't. We haven't had time to mess with it. You have to take apart like the entire front end, like of the car to be able to get to the engine.
Yeah. Once you get to become a car guy, everything's a thing. That's pretty cool, though. That'll be good. Good deal. So now you can. I know. I see here. I see what's going on. He wants to be a mechanic so he can, bail Dad out when he can't fix the Corvette. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I either want to be a mechanic or I want to go in the military.
Very cool. Ooh. Very good. What if you were in the military? What do you know? What branch? Do you want to be like a pilot? Do you want to be in the Navy?
Marine.
Army. Okay. Very cool. All right. What about who else wants to tell me what they want to do? Go ahead.
I would either want to be an astronaut or a marine biologist.
Very good. So up in space or below the water. So you want to be either down deep or up in the air, one or the other.
True. I didn't even think about it
either way, I'm wearing a pressurized suit. I don't care what it is. I'm wearing a suit.
I didn't even think about it like that.
That's pretty cool. Well, that would be cool.
And about the Army, I remember my great-grandfather was in the Army as well. I forgot what branch, though.
Nice. Very good. Excellent. Well, excellent. Do you get to still speak with your grandfather and all that, or is he passed?
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
I said great-grandfather.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. Well, we thank him for his service. But good. Who else? Okay. What do you want to be?
An artist and a 3D designer.
Okay, like you want to when you say artist, do you want to paint? Do you want to sculpt? Do you want to build? Like what are you thinking about?
What type of art?
Building stuff and sculpting.
Sculpting. Okay.
And sculpting's fun.
Nice. And drawing. Mm-hmm. Very good. Go ahead.
Sorry, can I jump in here?
Yes, please.
Talking about art, if Moises stands up, you will see that the T-shirt.
Yeah, show off your T-shirt, Moses.
So we have introduced an annual competition with our students. They get to design the logo for the next year.
Okay.
And they need to portray what we are about. So
all right.
Moises did a really good
This is your
job.
design?
Leaders have wings. And
all
turn
right.
around.
That is amazing.
All our schools are on the back.
Oh, cool. I love this.
And they get to choose the color T-shirt. So we try to give a lot of decision-making over to
That's really cool.
And then all the
Congratulations.
taxes and stuff to the adults.
Congratulations. That's awesome. You must be very proud to have your own piece of art already. Good for you. Congratulations.
And he gets to wear it.
And it's wearable art. Yeah, get in front of the thing there.
I also have a 3D pen.
3D pen. Now, I hope you have more than one T-shirt. Because if it's your art, you're going to have to, like, keep one as a keepsake.
Yeah. I made another one, but I lost it.
Yeah, we got to keep one because otherwise you're going to wear it out.
He makes money by building stuff.
Do you build, like, art stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Stuff like pipe cleaner.
Oh, these are some of your pipe cleaner things. Okay, you were playing with these earlier. Okay. These are some of your arts.
Yeah.
Very
you can
cool.
check them out if you want.
I would like to check that out. That is very cool. So we got a dinosaur?
That reminds me of Godzilla.
That is amazing.
That is Godzilla. Double jinx.
And you made all this?
Ding.
And you made this by yourself? That is very impressive.
And then I made this one.
How come I'm so good at jinxing everybody? Like, I swear.
This is cool. Kind of like,
Oh, black hole.
this reminds me, you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
I've seen it. It's really fun.
You know the
What is
flying
that?
monkeys?
Oh, true.
Kind of like the flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz.
It's the kaiju from the first movie.
Oh, from
Godzilla.
Pacific. Oh, Godzilla. Okay, I was going to say Pacific Rim or whatever. But okay, so these guys fight each other.
Yeah,
Nice.
but he blows his atomic breath into his mouth and he dies easily.
Well, it's
He
Godzilla.
explodes.
He don't lose. He's the
Yeah,
king.
Godzilla never loses.
This is impressive. Good job,
Can't wait
buddy.
for
Yeah,
Godzilla
I
to
couldn't even
He
do
killed
nothing
almost
like that.
100,000
That's
people.
cool. Well, impressive.
And then I have a talent for music.
You like to? What
yeah.
kind of music? Like, do you play me like sing
I'm
or?
actually a DJ as well. For
Okay.
You play the
our
drums?
Own. No, that's my brother.
Okay. So you got to do you
And
like?
then I also know how to play the. I'm learning how to play the flute.
Okay. Well, it sounds like your party for next year's set. You're going to DJ it, and then we got the list of food ready to go here.
Yep.
Well, very good. But before we go, is there anybody you want to say hi to? Family members, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends? Anybody want to say hi to?
I have a grandmother in Texas
shout out to
that
my
Okay.
mom, my
who's
sister.
listening because
right.
I haven't seen her in at least a month,
Okay.
a year. And I would
We
really,
got to fix that, right?
Yeah, we're thinking about going soon.
Good.
For Christmas.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah,
That'd be
she's
very
really fun.
Yeah. Well, go say hi to Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we called her Mima because she doesn't like being called grandma.
Ah.
She says it's because she's not old.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. They want a hot name. I get it. Meemaw. It's a little hotter than
I'll say
Grandma.
hi to my teachers.
Say hi to your teachers. Good call. Anybody need
And
a
my
little
friends.
nudging up? We need to school some points on or whatever. Remember that being nice thing? This can't hurt. Be nice. Might help that grade up a little bit. Yeah. Good deal. Say hi to teachers. Anybody else want to say hi to anybody?
Probably like all my family in Mexico and my teacher, Ms. Gonzalez and Miss Medrano.
Very cool. Excellent. Where part of Mexico is your family from?
Sinaloa.
Ah, very good. Awesome.
I've heard Mexico is very fun.
It is.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I was born in Texas, so.
Well, it's like that, but more beaches. Just kidding. Did we
That's
get everybody?
Florida.
Anybody else say
My
hi to
grandma
everybody?
got me a Disneyland shirt from Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that was very nice. Who did you want to say hi to? I'm sorry.
My teachers and my friends at daycare.
Very good. Anybody you want to say hi to?
My mom and my sister. I don't know if my dad's on the radio. He might be on the radio because he usually works out. He goes everywhere. He goes to Texas and
We can go back
he
and
works
show
in the
them.
oil field.
Okay, so he's out in the
he-
patch, huh?
He works everywhere, but he usually has his radio set on one specific station. So I don't know if he's listening to
Probably
this.
country music. They like country music.
Probably.
Country music?
Country
They'll
music
hear
is
us going
nice.
off.
95.1, I believe.
Okay, but you can go back and show them later online. You can watch it there later too. So
Oh.
you had a question? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were going to ask something.
I was I wasn't sure if he remembered, so I was asking if he remembers what radio.
Oh yeah.
Like what exact radio.
Yeah,
But he
don't worry
already
about it.
answered that, yeah.
And then, of course, folks, if you want to learn more about the Wings for Life program, either to get involved as a volunteer or if you want to participate in this services course, turn around your shirt one more time when you guys stand up real quick. Turn around. All right. You can go to any one of those schools. Get on the camera there. You can go to any one of those schools if you go to any one of those. Or, of course, go for the Wings for Life website or Facebook page as well, too, and learn more information. Is there any information we wanted to cover that we missed or didn't get a chance to talk about?
I just want to make sure everybody knows we're in all the public schools, so 2nd through 12th grade.
Yes.
We're also at All Saints. And will hopefully soon be maybe possibly at some of the other private schools.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coming soon to another school near you.
Yes.
So thank you guys, and thank you for all the work. And guys, good job. Congratulations, and enjoy your last couple days of summer.
Yep.
While they last.
Well, my wife's already working. Like, she's a teacher. They made her go to work. She went back to work the other day. She's been, she didn't work
Already?
long. Yeah,
They're
she's back
rushing
setting up
her.
them classrooms for you guys.
True.
Yeah, making it all.
What do you mean I'm middle school.
Well, but not for your class, but all the teachers are making them for you guys.
Yeah,
that was a general thing.
I start on August 3rd.
Ah,
I'm
you
not
get-
ready for it.
No.
I do No. I
Well.
don't think anybody's ready for it, to be honest.
Well, I bet your parents
especially
are.
with me going in
all the
eighth
people in that
grade.
back room are like going, yeah.
All the grown-ups are ready for the kids to be gone.
That's right. They're ready for you to go to school. Well, thank you guys for coming on the radio today. And
No problem.
I look forward to seeing you again soon, hopefully.
Okay. Hopefully.
All right. Thank you guys.
Mhm. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. All right. It is 9:46. Let us pause for news and hand the update quick break as well. Don't go away. You're listening to Mornings with Mike Winters.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The U.S. retaliates for Iran's targeting of American troops in Jordan earlier this week. U.S. Central Command says a number of Iranian military-related targets were struck overnight. Those targets reduced to rubble. Inflation fears and the Iran war sent oil prices higher while stocks tumbled yesterday. The Dow fell more than 1,100 points yesterday. However, today, a comeback on Wall Street. The key index is trading higher so far this morning. Russia has unleashed a devastating overnight attack on Ukraine. Missile and drone strikes all across the country. At least 8 people, children among them, were killed. And there will be no Senate committee votes today on Attorney General nominee Todd Blanche. The vote's been canceled. A couple of Republican senators threatening no votes. The Dow is up 332 points. NASDAQ ahead 561. More details at srnnews.com.
Turn up your radio. Here's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
Lindsay, Mr. President, I would argue in my mind, probably has a heavenly version of Mar-a-Lago. It may even be a little bigger. He may have a little more gold in the Oval Office in his mansion in heaven. And I wouldn't be surprised if he added one big, beautiful ballroom and an arch somewhere on the property, because he would want to obviously duplicate his dearest friend in life, you, Mr. President. Lindsay, my friend, goodbye for now. We will see you again. We will finish the work that you started. Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Godspeed, Lindsey Graham.
Check out the Sean Hannity radio show later today, right here.
Good news, you don't have to overpay for big wireless. Nope, not when Pure Talk comes in with the exact same cell towers, the exact same 5G network, the same exact service for a fraction of the cost. And by the way, now for the first time ever, Pure Talk, they are offering any plan at just $15 a month for your first 3 months. Average family saves over $1,000 a year. Whatever plan you choose, including their unlimited data plans, even their top-tier $65 plan, $15 a month for your first 3 months. Huge saving, up to $150. But make the switch now. It's simple, it's fast, it's easy. Enjoy your first 3 months of text, data, talk, $15 a month. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now. Make the switch, pound 250, keyword save now from my wireless company, a veteran-owned company, America's wireless company, Pure Talk.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. 102 to 105 on the afternoon high today. With that big high pressure system overhead, we'll be getting a lot of sunshine. Overnight looks clear, mid-70s, and then around 105 and sunny on Friday. We've got a chance of some showers and thunderstorms rolling through on Friday night. Maybe an afternoon shower on Saturday, partly cloudy and upper 90s. We're in the upper 90s and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton, and that's your latest forecast.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason. Following yesterday's big sell-off, Wall Street began the day with gains. The market appears to be shifting its focus to mostly solid corporate earnings, while still absorbing the Fed's decision to leave its benchmark borrowing rate alone for now. Microsoft has posted strong quarterly earnings, surpassing expectations. The company earned $90 billion in the April through June quarter, and that was up 18% from a year ago. The AI boom is boosting Samsung's bottom line. The South Korean tech giant, Samsung Electronics, checking in with a record operating profit of $62 billion for the April through June quarter. The earnings report comes a day after crosstown rival SK Hynix also reported record earnings. The world's two largest memory chip makers riding a global artificial intelligence boom. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason.
Hey, Roswell, time is running out to cash in on some of the biggest savings of the season. The loan and lease termination sales event is happening right now at Roswell Ford. Drive away with a truckload of savings in a brand new Ford F-Series pickup with financing as low as 0% APR and make no payments for 90 days. Upside down in your current car, truck, or SUV and want out early? Roswell Ford will do whatever it takes to get you out of your trade, even if you owe up to $10,000 more than it's worth. Have less than perfect credit? Roswell Ford works with a network of aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Get on board at Roswell Ford during our loan and lease termination event and get huge savings on all new F-Series trucks, America's top-selling pickup in each of the past 49 years. 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. 0 APR for 36 months is $27.78 per thousand finance on F-150 trucks. Excludes Raptor. Interest accrues from date of sale. Subject to lender approval. Offers not combined.
Get a built-in look with a Whirlpool flush mount dishwasher that installs flush with the surrounding cabinets at Bush Appliance in Roswell. A third rack provides space for silverware and hard-to-fit utensils. Plus, this dishwasher meets ADA standards for acceptable design. Shop Whirlpool dishwashers today at Bush Appliance in Roswell. Who you gonna call? Bush Appliance. Stop by 111 West Country Club Road in Roswell or call 575-622-6390.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Many will recognize the first verse to this well-known hymn. But what if you're in a place where you can't say, it's well with my soul? Well, I want you to know that God is still there and he's still listening. Psalm 91 says, those who love me I will deliver. The first verse of a new play on an old hymn by a group called Mercy Me goes like this. Make it well with my soul. Don't let me face this loneliness alone. Make it well with my soul. I need a peace that only heaven knows. Jesus, could you please just sit and cry with me till I can sing, it is well with my soul. Even if your soul doesn't feel well, God is still there and will guide you to a place where your soul can be well again. Trust in him.
Join us at the Country Club Road Church of Christ for worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday, located on the corner of Country Club and Washington in Roswell.
Beat the summer heat and come see us today at the Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop. Find all your summer fabrics, plus top-notch sewing machines. The Cow is your certified dealer and repair station for handy quilter long arm, brother, and baby lock sewing and embroidery. It's time to create. Join our beginning embroidery and quilting classes. Log on to RoswellQuilting2.com and follow Calico Cow Fabric and Gift Shop on Facebook for updates and creation ideas. Want to know how? Come to the Cow.
You can't hunt camels in Arizona, but you can buy them. They go for about $10 a pack. Here's Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 55 minutes after 9 o'clock. If you missed any part of our show, you can always go back at your leisure. Log on to ksvptv.com. In the mornings with Mike Winters channel there. I'll have all the stuff there. Also, you can go to our Facebook, 1065 Roswell Talk FM Facebook. After the show, Jocelyn will separate the interviews from the main portion of the show there, and you can find them there to view when you want to, if you want to.
Don't tell her how to live her life.
That's what she usually does. She's going to do her, but I'm atypically.
That's right. I got to share something real quick. Yes. During all that chaos that was happening out here, and big thanks to Wings for Life for,
it was fun
for coming in.
And the kids on.
And that was awesome.
It's nice, a breath of fresh air.
But Jocelyn came to the door of my studio and said, hey, Dara Dana is at the door for you. I'm like, okay. Guess I'll go down the stairs, exude some energy. But she was standing at the door with this.
A big peep.
A big peep.
That's a big old peep.
Because if you'll remember correctly, we had discussed that one of the things on my son's birthday list was a big peep.
Oh, she procured a peep for you.
She didn't procure a peep. Let me tell you this. This is now I've seen the ones that they sell up at the Walmart.
Yeah.
He has a couple of those. They're they're well put together, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they're not like first run quality. This
is movie quality.
Listen to this. You hear that?
Yeah.
It's got a beanie butt.
It feels like a real peep. Like you want to eat it.
It will sit. It'll actually sit in place for you.
You could take a bite.
Yeah. This is a first edition peep plush. And this was her kids from years and years and years ago.
Whoa, that's like a collectible. Kinda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she was telling me that she's been going through a process of kind of, decluttering a little bit. And she came across this and thought of us talking about Hunter and his birthday. And
that's amazing.
And she brought it down.
You're doing me a cool dad on birthday.
Exactly. I was like, it is like you said. It's like I'm not even mad that mine's not movie quality. This is movie quality, man. Like this is freestanding. That's just awesome.
That is cool.
So it was just really cool. And I've known Ms. Dara for.
Dara's.
I've called her Double D. I'd like to think that I'm the reason that she had adopted the nickname Double D. But
when you most people might probably know her as county commissioner, state rep. She's for political office for many years, but her day job was radio sales and things. I know y'all worked together for a couple years, and of course, Darren and I have always, radio world. Everyone has dealings. Everybody in the radio world, and she's good people.
We cross streams a lot, but
she's good people.
So good to catch up with Double D, and a huge thank you, Dara, for thinking of Hunter, and he is going to be over the moon on that one.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to put a disclaimer like Aunt Dara gave that to you, Aunt Dad, or you're gonna have to.
Well, and this is the other thing
you get
too.
To take all credit.
Years and years ago is what it is. Look at the quality. It is for somebody who I know. My kids, if I give something to them, it's gone.
Yeah.
My daughter has in her possession a Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
That's all just torn and messed up, but that thing would have been worth $400 if it was mint. This is really well kept.
I'm telling you right now. If Hunter were me, or it was me, that toy is my suplex buddy. Like I'm literally like on the bed or on the couch, suplexing that thing and everything else.
Yeah, it's just asking for a good old fashioned.
I'm pretending I'm Chuck Norris with that thing all of a sudden.
But again, high quality.
But I'm a dumb boy.
Exactly.
Hunter's more evolved.
Hunter's dad watches a lot of wrestling, so he picks up a move or two.
So there might be a few Boston crabs on this guy. Yeah.
Well, the ears are just asking for suplex for rest holds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, come on. But that's pretty cool. That's cool of Dara to do that. So, so when are you going to give it to the boy here?
His birthday.
Okay,
I'm going to have to hold on to it for a little while.
Save it for a bit.
Yeah.
So,
which means I got to find a nice little hiding spot.
Oh, you're going to keep it here? Might be the best.
I might keep it here. I might just put it up in the corner next to Lana's decorative pillows.
Oh, like on display, but in the room.
To see if maybe he doesn't notice.
Just that would be.
Oh, he would. He's perceptive.
Yeah, he's perceptive. I wouldn't tease it. I'd hide it, I'd put it in a cabinet up high that he's not going.
Put it in that drawer. There's stuff in there that we haven't seen in years.
Right. There's a place there. First, there's a small village of people.
I think you have expired Rolaids. Like, I didn't even know they did that.
I call them vintage.
There you go.
Call them collectibles.
Yeah.
20 years, people are going to be on a YouTube channel eating these things. All right.
Today on Eating History, they're chewier than they should have been.
I think they're already open. That's part of the problem. All right, we got to go. Have an amazing day. Thanks for allowing us to be a part. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND or Roswell.